Everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps and I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for appeasement. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beat. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they want to call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe. I'm the kingpin.
Everybody, what's going on? What's going on, Frank? I ain't see you, TZ Frank. I ain't see you in a long time, bro. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back, goddamn Gabe Moore. What's happening, brother? I hope everybody's doing good. What's going on, Tetch? What's happening, bro? All things in the building. What's happening, bro? And Bruce Gas and Boxing and More and Jazz and More. What's going on, bro? Yes, you did say it'll be a sensational knockout. I do remember that, but there's a caveat to all that, bro. Do I believe? Even in my own predictions, bro, I said that if Lubin put his back against the ropes, he was done for. But Lubin is smart enough to know, and if you know how Erickson Lubin fight, right? He don't. I mean, he's good off the ropes. He's good enough not to get centered off the ropes, right? Even in his last fight against Jesus Ramos, he played off the ropes, right? If he would have got knocked out in that fight, you know what I'm saying, and then he would have been gun shy and he froze, I would have been like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. If he would have had a bad performance like that in his last fight, I would have been like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, Vergil Ortiz was just a little bit too much. But when I went back and looked at how Erickson was, because he's not a good actor. He's not a good actor. But when I seen him taking himself back to the ropes, like it was part of a script, I was like, what? Why is he going back to the ropes? I just couldn't figure it out. It's not like Vergil Ortiz Jr. was forcing him back to the ropes. He went back to the ropes himself. So that's why I thought he was doing a tactic, right? Because it wasn't no reason for him to go back because when he pivot, he did a few pivots in the fight, right? He started pivoting around the ring, but then he went back to the ropes. He put his own back against the ropes, and I was like, why is he doing that? You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, okay, he must be gonna try to tire out Vergil Ortiz because it was just too early in the fight for him to be doing that. And it was the same when I watched a lot of Canelo fights. I noticed at some point in the fight, they'll go back, they'll put their back against the ropes for some reason. And it's not like and Canelo will be way off in the center of the ring trying to back him into the ropes, where they'll put themselves on the rope, like Callum Smith, like not was it Callum Smith? I think I want to say the big ass British dude. I mean, I was like, why is he going back to the rope? You know what I'm saying? It's like these dudes, these fights be fixed, man. I'm just telling you. You know, I don't believe that Erickson Lubin, he was too respectful in the just like Jamil Charlo, you know what I'm saying? When they are respectful and shit like that, and the reports are coming out that he was playing around, he wasn't even really um working out like that. I smell a setup, man. I smell a setup, and I smell a setup in the next fight too, because it's coming out that Vergil Ortiz will not be fighting Jerron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? He will be fighting. He'd be going for that Errol Spence Jr. fight. And you saw Errol Spence Jr. come to the locker room like they're buddies. You know what I'm saying? He's congratulating them. And now they're setting up the next bullshit fight. So to me, it looks like you got Erickson Lubin name. Then next you got Errol Spence Jr. Get his name. Who's next? Jamel Charlo? So I'm thinking that they're building up Vergil Ortiz. They're putting these names on his resume to build up Golden Boy. Golden Boy is handing out checks, and I don't have no proof of this. This is my opinion. I'm just telling you my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Is Vergil Ortiz a bad boy? Yeah. But this was a little bit too perfect. How fast he came off them ropes, how fast the referee jumped in, how fast that shit was over. Nah, no, no. Something wrong, bro. Something wrong. He jumped on them ring ropes like it was already pre-record, like it was preordained. The way he ran over there and jumped, like no, 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 no. We missed. I couldn't even get a good look at what punches landed. And you know what I'm saying? Even in the first round when he was going back to the ropes, like he was already getting dominated before he even got hurt. He was already back at the end of the first. By the end of the first round, he was already going to his back to the ropes. And I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he doing that? Vergil has not hit him with shit, you know. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just like, bro, this is something. It's something wrong with this fight, bro. There's something wrong with this fight, and I think it's gonna happen with Errol Spence Jr. too. I think Errol Spence Jr. going to go in there and get him a little bag for selling his name. And I just wanted to get it all out there and put it all out there in front of the boxing aficionados out there. You know what I'm saying? What I think about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I do not think that Vergil Ortiz is that damn good. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter, but I just don't think that the dude is that good. I don't think so. Tet says it's not that his back was against the rope. He says Vergil was trying to pure the guard since the first round. He said he finally did it with the KO. He says Lubin should have known he was peeling. Lubin back shouldn't have been against the ropes, period. Tetch. From the first round, I saw that I saw Lubin could pivot. I saw it from the very first round. He started pivoting in the middle of the ring. So I said that's all he has to do is just pivot around Vergil Ortiz Jr. Even if he get pushed back, he could check hook himself out of that because Vergil don't cut the ring off like that. You know, even when he got trapped, he wasn't really trapped. He just put up the guard and let Vergil Ortiz beat on him. Can we all agree? Yeah, I know he was peeling and all that, but he wasn't trapped though. He wasn't trapped. You know what I'm saying? From where he was on the side. He was more of the side, not even in the corner like that. So I'm just like, why he can't move? What is going on? It's too early in the fight. He wasn't even tired like that. He wasn't even exhausted. So to me, it was too early. Maybe if 4 or 5 rounds or something like that went by, and Vergil Ortiz did that, I wouldn't be suspicious. But at the beginning of the fight, at the beginning, he wasn't even hit with something where he was drunk. He just put his high guard out up, and that's the sign to go ahead and get this shit over with, right? Why are you already, you know what I'm saying, getting pressed, you know what I'm saying, in the corner? I don't care if he was peeling or not. Everybody knows how Vergil Ortiz Jr. fight. Why? And we know that Erickson Lubin has a better boxing IQ than that, right? You know what I'm saying? And just putting up your high guard, and you know you can't see, everybody knows that you can't see the punches coming in the high guard like that, especially hooks like that, because they're going to be outside your field of vision. So I know Erickson Lubin know that shit. I know he knows that shit. I know he knows that shit because he's a damn pro. He's an above average pro. So I'm looking for the punch that I'm looking for the punch that made him, apprehensive, and I didn't see it. So I'm like, no, man, no, 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 no. And I'm not an Erickson Lubin fan. I tell you that right now. I'm not like a big fan of Erickson Lubin or nothing like that. Y'all know that. I don't be on here talking about Erickson Lubin. I don't. I'm a Vergil Ortiz Jr. fan, if anything. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I really like Vergil Ortiz Jr. I really do. You know what I'm saying? To me, he's like a little Mexican monster. But I see some suspicious shit in this. I call some bullshit on this. I call some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. And I think Errol Spence Jr. gonna do the same goddamn thing. I think Errol is gonna sell his name because he won't out of this bullshit. He see an opportunity. And I think Errol Spence Jr. see what they're doing with Vergil Ortiz Jr. And he's the big next star. He's the big next Mexican star. And I think Errol Spence Jr. is going to get him a nice bag. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a big fight in Texas. Errol Spence Jr. I don't think he got the I don't think he want to stay in boxing. And I think he got an opportunity to make millions to build up Vergil Ortiz Jr. That shit is perfect. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on between him and Jamel Charlo, because that would have been another good Texas, a good Texas theme, two Texas boys. You know what I'm saying? That would have been an even, well, I can't say a bigger fight because Vergil Ortiz is hot right now, and EJ is going to make a huge bag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think Vergil, because Errol Spence Jr. career is almost over. It's perfect. It's perfect for him to sell his name right now and make a big bag with Golden Boy, and that would help build up Vergil Ortiz Jr. Because why didn't he go straight to Jerron Boots Ennis, right? This is a way safer fight. The PBC ain't hitting on shit right now. They trying to rebuild their brand. You know what I'm saying? All the PBC fighters are out here hustling. This is going to be, I think this is going to be the next fix. I think this is going to be. I think Errol Spence Jr. is going to go out there. I don't know if he's going to, EJ. He like to do the high guard too. And I think it's going to be a repeat. It's going to be a rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's going to be surprised that EJ got knocked the hell out. Most of us probably are not going to be surprised that EJ got knocked the hell out. You know what I'm saying? And I could just see the play already. I could see the play already. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Chassie? What's going on, bro?
What's up? I'm a girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name here? Oh, Chassie T. Okay. What's going on? What you think about this?
I don't understand. Is this you talking? I didn't understand how the setup was. This is you speaking, right? Because I see okay. Well,
Wait,
I mean, I agree with everything.
Go ahead.
I agree with everything you're saying. You brought an interesting point to it because I was trying to figure out why Spence was at the fight. I just thought maybe PBC had put him up to that I mean, I don't know. I was really wondering why Spence and Charlo was at the fight. And I understand it's in Houston, and that's like the most obvious, but like both of y'all come out for this fight.
Trying to get the fight. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that Ortiz money, because that's a Golden Boy event. You know, so they're not really tied to the PBC right now because the PBC ain't got nothing going on right now for them, right?
That's true, but I'm sure they still in talks with them though. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, but if you can make if Golden Boy say, you got, you call up Oscar De La Hoya and say, Oscar De La Hoya, he's a scumbag. You say, hey man, he's like, Spence, man, if you don't look like you really want to fight no more, and you and your boy, y'all both Texas boys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I got a big bag for you. I give you this fight, you know what I'm saying, and you won't out. So it's a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? I'll
But
give
that's
you 15. I'll give you 15 million for your name.
but
15 million.
but you really think that Golden Boy is going to come up with that kind of money?
Yes, they got the zone. They got the zone behind them.
Nah,
They
that's
got
turkey money. That's not the zone money.
they got turkey money. I think for a big
Um,
fight like that for Spence and Vergil Ortiz, and it's not going to be a Tom and Jerry type of situation.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I mean, Turkey may do that. I think Turkey will probably be more. Well, no, you're right. Turkey will probably do for Vergil Ortiz and
And Spence,
yeah, no, you're right. They would because the Mexican and black thing. But Charlo and Spence would be a huge fight too.
yeah, it would be.
I would
But
rather
Spence,
see Charlo and Spence, to be honest.
yeah, me too. All right, me too. But see, I don't think them boys want to fight no more. I don't think they really want to be in the boxing game like that no more. You can see how long Spence has been away from the sport. He's been enjoying his life. He's been enjoying his money. He's been enjoying his family. And
Yeah,
to get back into the grind of, Spence never was one that really liked the limelight like that.
but
You know, he never.
that's why I know that bag gotta go. It's gonna have to be big because they're not just. I
Mhm.
don't think they're just gonna come back for no anybody. It's gonna have to be a big bag because they're gonna have to go through a serious camp. And
Mhm.
I don't know if Golden Boy is gonna pay that. They have.
Spence
I
is
feel like
already in shape. Did you see him? Did you see his Instagram? He's already in shape.
you're right. He is in shape. He is in shape. He's been getting in shape. You're right.
He's in shape right now. He look like he can go at least 8 rounds right now. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
mean, but
and
how is his
then
mental? Because his body looks right, but
it
what's
don't
his
matter
mental?
because he's not there to win. He's not there to win the fight.
Oh God,
He's
please don't say that.
I'm just saying,
Please
I
don't
know
say that.
he's
I
not there to
can't.
win. Spence do not want to go through that 154 gauntlet. Now, can he do it? And if he wanted to be competitive, right now, this dude is on the wrong side of 30. He's on the wrong side of 30. And
But
do he really want to gear himself up for all those camps and fight all these active fighters? Spence haven't been active in 2 years.
okay, so let me ask you this then. I can see him throwing the fight for Virgil, but do you think he would do that against Charlo?
Well, that's why he's not fighting Charlo because the competitive energy between them is too great. The competitive
That's why we
energy,
need that fight.
yeah, but they're not going to fight that fight
Well, we need
because
to reject this Virgil fight for Spence. We need
that
to
what you
reject
said,
it.
but it's the bag that rules though, Chazzy. It's the bag. The bag. These fighters are going for the bag. They're selling out their integrity for the bag.
They
It's like
are. They
when I
are. I
saw when I
agree.
saw when I saw Lubin back up against when I saw him going back,
Yo,
taking
what
his
was
step.
he
I was
doing?
like, bro, what?
I was
I know
yelling
you
at the
don't.
screen. I kept saying, "Why are you backing up?" He was backing up on purpose.
That's what and he did it in the first round. I said, there's no reason for you to go to because he wasn't pressing you like that. So why are you
Yo,
going?
it
Why are you going all the way back to the ropes? You are already trying to get the bullshit started,
yes,
right?
it looked from the moment like the second time he did it, I said something is up. Something is up. He is literally inching himself back to the ropes.
Yes, thank you. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know I am not
I don't care what no
crazy.
one says. This man took a dive, and I'm so disappointed in Lubin. He did not even try.
Well, it's like you saw the little pity pat punches he was throwing to keep him busy. Like it's almost like there was, how you're not unless you rehearse how to take a dive. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he wasn't throwing no meaningful punches. You know what I'm saying? he wasn't really trying to hurt.
No, it's like he was. At first, I thought he was just trying to get the distance. I thought he was just trying to like fill it out, you know. But my whole thing is like, if you want to throw a fight, can you at least make it look like you tried?
Exactly. You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the least you could do. Is at least, I mean, you couldn't just go 5 rounds.
Now, Vergil Ortiz looked like himself, you know. But as far as Erickson, you know, if I would have saw him when he fought Jesus Ramos and he would have got knocked out, and I would say, oh yeah, he pretty shot, but he looked good against Jesus Ramos. You know what I'm saying? Even though he leaned on the ropes, you saw his rope technique, right? You saw what he could do. He could spin off the ropes when he want to. He can check hook off the ropes when he get ready. It ain't no goddamn way slow ass goddamn Vergil Ortiz Jr. You know what I'm saying? Where he didn't even cut the ring off on him. He didn't even cut the ring off on him.
He gave him the fight, and this is the thing. People out there think that people are just disappointed. First of all, I'm not a Lubin fan, so nobody's coping. Like I'm not no fan of Lubin. But
Yeah,
I know when I see something, I see something that ain't right. That's all. Like I had no dogs in this fight. I was rooting for Lubin.
People are going to claim that. People are going to claim that. And, you know, if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know, I'm not like some big Lubin fan. I'm really a Vergil Ortiz Jr. big fan. And I like my Mexican fighters. I like my David Benavidez's. You know what I'm saying? I like my Mexican fighters. You know what I'm saying? I like Vergil Ortiz Jr. I think he's a hell of a fighter. But I think this is a golden boy thing, building up Vergil Ortiz to be a legend, to be a superstar. And I think he's quite vulnerable. And I think Lubin, from what I've been hearing, that he wasn't really training like that for this fight. I heard he was, you know, I think it was 2 Cent that was telling me that she was hearing that he was bullshitting in camp. And that's a telltale sign that this fool was going to throw this fight. And then the way he was amped up and selling the fight, you know what I'm saying? And look how Vergil Ortiz wasn't really selling the fight. He didn't even seem like he was worried.
Man, and let me just back up for a second, because even when they did that face off with the zone and the way that Lubin was sitting with his hands all crossed, I was like, why is he not assertive? Why is his back not straight? Why is he not like? It was a very weird face off. Even Vergil Ortiz was like looking down. It was just really weird. I was like, their energy is too much respect. It's like they're friends, like that haven't seen each other in years or something. Just all this respect, and he's a good fighter, and this is what he deserves. Even though they played Lubin the whole promotion with them flyers, having him look like a, you know, he was. It just was terrible. It was terrible.
I thought it was a lousy performance, because you saw how quick it ended. You saw how quick the ref came over there, and how fast he jumped on the ring rope. It was like, let's hurry up. It's like it was like a robbery.
But you know what that was about, right? Because this is my thing. I feel like they did that because they needed Vergil to look just as good as Boots. Boots just did a first round knockout, and they needed Vergil to do a early knockout.
And they're going to do the same.
Build up this fight.
And see, and he's a more dangerous opponent than who Boots fought, right? He's a more dangerous opponent. He's more accomplished. And they're going to do it even better with EJ. They're going to do it even better with EJ.
Oh my God! But do you really think Errol's going to go out like that?
Yes. Yes. Have you seen Errol at any events, any boxing events? Have you seen him coming back trying to promote himself into boxing? Have you seen him? No, Errol been on vacation. Errol has been doing his Dallas thing.
He's been on hiatus.
He on hiatus. He is not trying to box no more. He's gonna sell. He's gonna go out there, get one more big bag, and he's gonna go off into the sunset. Yes, sir.
But this, to me, oh man, I don't know, because I feel like if Turkey is involved,
I don't want to believe it.
I feel like if Turkey is involved, it's not gonna be no dive. I don't think Turkey plays no game. Maybe if it's a Golden Boy matchroom thing.
But think about it. You would never suspect that EJ would take a dive.
I thought he had more. I'm not. Look, EJ.
I'm not. You know, because this is my opinion. I don't know if he for sure, but I'm just saying the way he's been away from boxing, and then he's gonna come in and not even take a tune up. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna go straight to Vergil Ortiz Jr., who's been active. You know what I'm saying? Who's been active in the sport. He's just gonna go straight into that fight after 2 years off
I
without
mean, you're
even.
making very valid points. I mean, you're making very valid points. I can't say you're not. I
Goddamn,
mean,
it's full kind of
it's true
boxing,
because
baby.
why was he there? I mean,
Hmm.
it's in Texas, but I'm just saying, him and Charlo show up. Charlo just called out Bud though, so I mean, I don't know what
I
that
hear,
was
I hear,
about.
I hear you the music. I hear you. I hear you, Bal. I hear you. I don't want to believe this. Y'all know now you talking about a fan of EJ. That's me. I'm here in Houston, right? So and Charlo's, the Charlo boys, the Lion only. You know, so I'm Texas all day. But
Did you
right
go to the
now,
fight?
no, no. I had to work. But right now, these Texas boys are selling out. These Texas boys are looking for a big bag. They're not trying to go down the gamut of the 154 division. They looking for big fights, and they're gonna go off into the sunset. I think Charlo gonna do the same thing. I don't think he's gonna fight a backroom. I don't think if he does, it's not gonna be as competitive as he once was. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have the same intensity that they had before they left. You know what I'm saying? When the PBC was kind of on top, and right now they just kind of looking for an easy bag. You know what I'm saying? To grab the biggest money fight that they can get, and then I think that'll be their last one because them boys. I mean, what Jamel? He took 2 years off, so all they want is one more big bag, man. I'm telling you, Jamel do not want to go down the list of 154. He do not want to fight Backram and Sebastian Fedor back to back. They don't want that shit no more. They just want one good big bag. And I see EJ selling his name, which would be the easy thing to do to get 15, 20 million, however, whatever he's going to try to, ask for.
But
You know
let
what
me
I'm
ask you
saying?
this: what would be the difference though than to take a dive and then go out losing, and then just have a real fight and go out losing?
Well, I mean, you take less damage for one. You know what I'm saying? If you just really because what that's the deal. I mean, you trying to make Vergil Ortiz Jr. look good, so that's the whole point of
And
getting
that's
the
why it's
fight.
corny. That's why it's super corny though. That's why
That's the
it's, I
whole point.
mean,
Why
I'd
why
rather
would
you
why
do
would
that
he
with Boots if you're gonna
why
do
would you
that.
risk the guy you building against you don't he don't know if he could beat Errol Spence Jr. in a fair fight. He don't know if he could beat Jamel Charlo in a fair fight. They might change their mind. They might go in that motherfucker and beat his ass. You know what I'm
Well, we
saying?
don't need to
He,
help them make the next Mexican star. If he's gonna take a dive, he need to take a dive with Boots. Like, I'm
Well,
just saying,
see,
like, I
but
don't
see,
get that.
black people, we don't set each other up like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We rather work with other people. You know what
That's
I'm saying? Nobody,
crazy.
nobody wants to give Boost that legacy or
I
pass
hope
that
EJ don't go out like that, man. I'm not gonna have no respect for that
man.
man.
We don't know these guys like that. We don't. The bag is different. Now we talking about life changing money though. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about little pussy punk ass money. We talk about money where you can sit on your ass, and you know what I'm saying, and you ain't got. We talking about generational wealth. And then when I heard EJ start talking about, I never heard him talk about generational wealth before he fought Crawford, right? And when he
Hmm.
started fighting Crawford, he started talking about generational. I said, "What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
because he about to get
Generational?"
that money.
Yes, sir. And he sat on that. He sat on that bag too, right? He
I mean,
sat
he
on
said,
that.
I want to enjoy this.
Yeah, exactly. And this is another opportunity that has coming up because EJ he's still kind of got the reputation of a shot fighter, even though he just lost one against Crawford, but he lost it really bad, right? So
Yeah.
there's a question about what his mentality is, what I'm saying, coming back to the ring. So you mean tell me that everybody's questioning, what I'm saying, all right, do you still have it? You've been out for 2 years, so you're gonna go straight to the dude that's the hottest motherfucker at 154, right?
Even though
Without
he got
taking a
dropped
team.
twice and still want to fight. But yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you could do. I don't think it's nothing wrong with Spence, except he just don't want to fight like that no more.
No, I
I
mean, I'm
don't think
talking
he's.
about Vergil. I mean, Vergil is a great fighter. But you know, I don't know what you think about that Chuck fight
Mm-hmm.
because you like
Mm-hmm.
Vergil, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like Vergil. Yeah, I like the
Because
way he
that's the
fight. I
fight he
like,
got dropped twice and still won somehow.
and that's why I say that's why you have to make a deal with a Jamel Charlo. That's why you got to make a deal, to take a dive, right? Because they don't know. They don't know. Um, they really don't know if Vergil could beat EJ like that. They really don't know. So the only way you would give EJ a fight is, saying, hey man, you willing to take a dive, and make my man look good, since you don't want to be in the sport no more. I noticed that you ain't been around in 2 years. So I'll offer you $8 million, man, to take a dive. You know what I'm saying? And
I just hope, I really hope and pray that Spence has more pride than that, than to want to go out like that. Like, I just would think that these fighters who have been in the game as long as Spence will
mm,
want to end on a high note. Like, why would you want to go out and ruin your legacy like that? Because Spence still has a legacy and he could finish well.
mm.
Like,
No,
why would you want to end it like that, especially after the last fight you had with Crawford? So you gonna go in there and get spun out again willingly?
mm, mm.
I just
I
can't. I
just
can't
I,
believe
I
that
just don't
man has
see.
that
I
kind of.
don't see.
I don't.
Hey,
I
Clint,
just.
I
I got
know
to
it.
believe his pride
Are
won't
you
allow him
talking
to
about
do that.
against Vergil? Are you talking about taking the dive against Vergil?
Yeah, yeah.
How you know
I'm
what?
just.
What
I
makes you
don't know.
think that would be a dive, though? I don't think Errol can beat Vergil right now.
Well,
Not
he either.
coming
Well,
off
to
of two
me,
and a half years off the couch.
That's true
well,
too.
and that's true too. But why would he go? Why would he go from 2 years off? Going into a big fight like that. Why not? Why wouldn't he take a tune up and get his skills and stuff back together? We don't even know what EJ if he can go goddamn 12 rounds. We don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So why would you sell? I mean, to me, that's like selling your name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because why would they give EJ? They don't know if Vergil could beat EJ like that. They just they just going off a notion that this man ain't
Let me let
himself.
me
You know?
let me say this. Let me say this. I don't think EJ can even get clear for a fight, bro. Because EJ been
Oh my
supposed to fight
God.
for the
Oh,
last year. This February, January,
Yeah,
December. Every time he's supposed to fight, it
Fedora.
get pushed back. I don't think EJ can be medically cleared to fight. I really don't.
wow.
That's what I
And
said earlier. I said he looks good, but where's his mental?
but that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you go and sell your name then? You know that you're not the same fighter. You know you can't
I think
get
it would
into
be
the
better to just get in there with Charlo, who has also been out the ring for more
but that's
about.
another big fight. But right
Yeah.
now,
See,
But
but
it's
see
better
the
to go
sanctioning
out
now,
like that
body.
though. That's a
hold on, guys.
But
Hold
see,
on.
the
Right,
sanctioning body
right
was
now,
sanctioned that.
hold
The
on,
sanctioning
Shell,
body was sanctioned
hold on.
EJ versus Charlo
Let-
because
Can
they
you hear
both
me?
been out of the ring. The sanctioning
Hear
body
me?
won't sanction EJ versus Vergil because EJ been out of the ring too long. They won't even sanction it. They won't do it.
Okay, but let me get this off. Damn, I don't forgot the point I was gonna make. Shit.
we talking
Um,
about Charlo and Spence.
Well, right now, Vergil is hot. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be a bigger fight with Vergil Ortiz because the Mexican people that's in Fort Worth is ridiculous in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? A Mexican against a current hot fighter who's on fire right now, that'll be a bigger fight than Spence and Jamel Charlo right now because he's been inactive. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I think the biggest fight to be made in Texas would be Vergil Ortiz and Spence because Spence is still a big star. You saw how they were swarming his ass when he
You
when he
trying to
went
get
to the
Spence
fight.
killed? You trying to get Spence
No,
killed?
no. Spence trying to get himself killed. What you talking about? I'm not telling him to go fight Vergil Ortiz Jr. I want him to take a tune-up.
I still
Hold
feel
on.
like that
That ain't fair,
Charlo and
Paul.
Spence
That
fight
ain't.
I
is
would but listen, hear me out. Just hear me out. Hear me out. I want to see EJ take a tune up and then I'll be more serious about him trying to, what I'm saying, fight the gamut at 154. But just to go straight to an active fighter who's taking all the heat right now. Oh my God, bro. I'm questioning that shit. I'm questioning that shit, man. What
I
you
think
saying
you.
too?
I think you asking the wrong person the questions though, Paul. Because check it out, right?
Mhm.
Everything you just said is valid, and I absolutely agree. But let me give you my 2 cents.
But
The
wait a
question.
minute. Can I savor that? Oh, thank you, Jesus. She just got them agreed with me, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord. Go ahead.
Now the question is, right?
Hmm.
Why is Virgil saying he wants to fight Spence and Spence next and Spence is his dream fight and all this other stuff I just heard him say in this interview. See, this ain't on Earl. This is on Vergil. And this is why I was saying, I was just kind of going back and forth with somebody that to me, you know, I have a criteria for a duck, and I think I look at the circumstances of each isolated incident, right? And I use the term duck loosely just because I be talking on YouTube. But to me, this would be classified as a duck. And let me tell you why. Number one, you made this big deal about Boots not fighting you when Turkey was trying to make the fight, even though you know he was in the middle of something he had already planned that he was trying to do. And then you came, and then Eddie Hearn and them coming out, and they're like, "Oh, we got the fight signed. We're just waiting to after this fight to see if Vergil make the fight." Now, all of that is allegedly. I don't know how true it is. We know how Eddie Hearn is and the capping that he be doing. So after all of this fuss, all of this build up, all of this trying to paint Boots as he been ducking you, after you beat Lubin, you come out and say you want to fight Errol Spence. So the question is, when do you want to fight Errol Spence, Vergil? Because you know Errol Spence ain't finna come off the couch and fight you. And if he do, how much credit are you really going to get for that fight? One, two,
it don't matter.
If he comes back and then he got to do a tune-up and you do all this other stuff, Vergil, who are you going to fight in the meantime? So it's like you did all of this crying and Boots ducking and all this whole narrative y'all tried to paint, and you saying everything now, but let's fight. Boots at your fight. You got a Robert Garcia. Oh, Boots coming to the fight. Once he see what Vergil got, he ain't gonna want to fight him no more. Like they saying all of this crazy stuff that don't make no sense to me. And I'm like, do y'all want to fight or not?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why Vergil wants to fight Spence. Okay, because going way back when
no. Let me say this. I know they've been building the fight. I know they've been building that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that too. What I'm saying is, this is to become the king of Texas. Spence is the king. Him, Charlo, they are the king of Texas. He beat Spence. Spence is more popular than Jamel Charlo here, especially in Dallas. And Fort Worth is next to Dallas. Okay, if he beats Spence, he is the man in Dallas because he'll be passing the torch to Vergil Ortiz Jr. You know what I'm saying? It's important for Vergil Ortiz to beat Spence, to get that audience, to get that popularity in Texas, because they won't even have to fuck with Boots because Texas is so big, the market is so big on boxing, all he has to do is beat Spence and get Texas on lock. So it's very important for him to pass that legacy on to Vergil Ortiz Jr. If he beats Spence, he's on a whole nother level. Now he got the Dallas Cowboys. Now he can fight at the AT&T Stadium and fill it up. They won't even need Boots. They're probably not even considering fighting Jerron Boots Ennis. They're trying to make their own market around Vergil Ortiz Jr. And if he beats Spence, his cachet is going to go up to a whole nother level.
Exactly. And I agree with that. The only thing that's kind of throwing a wrench in that, in my opinion, like I don't see nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that y'all been running around here crying about Boots, you ain't said nothing about Spence. You ain't said nothing about Spence. Y'all was saying you wanted Boots and Boots ducking you and Boots and Boots and Boots and this whole narrative that's been going on that Boots afraid of Vergil and he don't want to fight. He ducking, he doing this, he doing that. Now that it's a time where y'all are both available, you're going to say you want to fight Spence. Now, again, I agree with everything you said. The only thing that's throwing a wrench in that is you've been crying about you want Boots. And now y'all are both available.
But you know how they just attached their name because Boots is a fast uprising phenom, right? He just attached his name. They just using that for publicity, you know what I'm saying, to build up some excitement, you know what I'm saying, because they're the two hardest guys at 154. I mean, that's all they doing. They just using his name in that aspect, just like, you know what I'm saying, everybody use Tank name, you know what I'm saying, I want to fight Tank, I want to fight Tank, I want to fight Tank, you know what I'm saying, everybody looking for that fight because it keeps your name relevant, right? They are not going nowhere near Jerron Boots Ennis. He's too dangerous. He ain't got shit right now, and he's too dangerous. But what they can do is build the market around Vergil Ortiz, so he don't have to. So he, for one, if they do have to fight him, he'll be the A side for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to control the show. It'll be on their venue, on their terms, right? So they got to build up Vergil Ortiz Jr., right? And I think that Spence, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I really, I mean, I like to think that Spence has a lot of integrity. I got a image in my mind of what kind of fighter he is, but at the same time, we do not know what kind of condition he's in. We don't know how he's trying to move. Is he trying to, get this bag for his family and duck out? Clearly, he don't give a damn what people think of him. He really don't. So I could see Spence going in there and getting his bag for his family, and I'm pretty sure he's going to sell that name for a hefty sum. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be his last hurrah. I'm telling you, boy, this thing is going to get ugly.
I mean, I can see it. And I don't disagree with it. Like, I don't have a problem. I heard you saying when I first came in, like about, the Texas boys and they just trying to get a big fight and they selling their name. I mean, it's like at this point, I mean, I think we already had this conversation. I feel like that's where they ended their career. They already ran through the gauntlet. They fought all the champions in their division. Charlo been undisputed. He dared to be great. He did all this shit. Like, it gets to a point to where you hear it all the time. Boxers can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
They can do whatever they want to do. And if anybody deserves, realistically, in my opinion, to do whatever they want to do at this point in their careers, it would be Terrence Crawford, it would be Errol Spence, and it would be Jermell Charlo. I feel like they've all earned it.
But even take a dive though?
No, not taking no dive. Taking no dive. I don't think Spence will take a dive, but
earlier. I'm like,
no, I don't think Spence will take a dive, but he will get in a fight that he knows he's probably not 100% for, because in his mind, he thinks that
I can't see them taking that risk. I can't see them taking that risk with Vergil Ortiz Jr. because Vergil Ortiz Jr. he can be hit. He can't get knocked down. And if anybody can knock his ass down, it's Errol Spence Jr. Right.
And if we honest, Vergil been getting some gift stoppages, if we honest.
Yeah.
Well, Bokachuck, he did. People say he lost that Bokachuck fight, right? He got knocked down twice. He didn't look like an unstoppable juggernaut in that fight.
Exactly, right? And that's why I'm hoping if Spence does do that fight, he might do better than you think. And I just don't want him to take no dive. He can't go out like
offered him. I don't think they would have offered. I don't think they would risk that shit with Vergil Ortiz hot right now. Unless they had a guarantee that EJ would take the dive, would take the fix. I don't think they would. I don't think that's a fight they would take. It's too dangerous.
I don't even think nobody would even come at EJ like that. I just
really. I mean, we don't know these dudes, man. I just think he's at that point in his career. The nigga got locks and shit. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know how I am. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, that's the truth, fool. Don't do Earl like that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? That nigga look like he's ready to. He's ready to get. To retire. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't been nowhere near the sports. He ain't been answering his fans, talking to his fans. He don't give a damn.
He never did, really, though. He never did.
He got twists in his hair. He ready to chill, huh?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. And he's gonna get
a listen, Errol Spence don't ever have to fight again. As a fan, I mean, as a super fan, I'm very satisfied with Errol Spence's career. He don't ever got to fight again. The only person Earl didn't fight was Keith Thurman.
I just want him to win. I just want him to go out winning. I don't want him to go out losing. And if
but see, the only thing is,
he gotta be against Charlo. Like, that's the fight where it's okay.
You know why he gonna go out losing? Because he not gonna take no light fight.
Well, and that's what's up. And I respect him for that. I respect that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just want to, but I feel like the best fight for him is the Charlo fight. I really do. And I hear what you're saying about Texas and all that. But I still feel like Charlo and Spence name ring. I feel like that would be a celebrity filled event.
I don't know why you people sleeping on Charlo. Like,
I know
he ain't taking no real damage, and he took a little time off. But shit, why everybody like acting like Charlo is a nobody?
And I think that fight would be a huge fight.
He's just an unlikable dude. They don't like his ass. You know what I'm saying?
But people would see him fight. But people would want to see him fight Spence, though. They would want to see those two fights.
And see And see, if Spence lose this one, he still got a bag with Charlo. Depending on how he lose, he still got a bag with Jamel Charlo. And Jamel Charlo is more prone to fight Spence. You know what I'm saying? Because
Nah, man, I don't want this Vergil fight for
I don't
Spence.
think Charlo really want to fight Spence like that, Pool. Not right now. I think he want to be like, I want to fight you when you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I don't think Charlo wants to be the first person to fight Spence. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
I feel like
I
Spence
don't
probably
think
only
he
got
wants that.
one more
I
fight,
think
y'all.
Jamel want to
Y'all
see
really
the
think
guy.
Spence is gonna come
I
back and
think
be doing a bunch
Jamel.
of
I think
fights?
Jamel.
Let me ask a
Jamel want
question right quick. Let me ask
go
a
ahead.
question right quick. Was I putting too much sauce on it, or was EJ out there panhandling for a fight last night?
I think they. I mean, I think it's already planned. I think they already talked about the shit. I think it's already set in stone. I think they already been negotiating. I
I
think he just
mean,
went there.
Vergil is saying his name a lot. All of a sudden, he really wants that Spence fight. He really wants the Spence fight.
But did you see how your boy got swarmed by the fans? You know what I'm saying? They were in Fort Worth. You know that's just right across the street from where he would live where he lives at in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Fort Worth's just right across the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? And them fans were going crazy. So he still got marketability. You know what I'm saying? And that would be
Yeah.
such a that especially if they fight in Fort Worth. Oh my God! Or they fight in AT&T Stadium. Oh my
I
God,
mean, it would
bro.
just make sense. Like, Charlo just lost to Canelo. Earl lost to Bud. Canelo and Bud fought. Let Charlo and Spence fight. Like, that would be a great. If they could market that good. I mean, I think people was happy to see Charlo too.
Well, Charlo put it out there already that he wouldn't mind fighting Spence, and Spence put it out there a long time ago that he wouldn't mind fighting Charlo. So he said if the money's right, I think he's willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? If the money's right. So I don't know how much that would have to be or what that would look like. But I'm sure that if the money was on the table from the PBC, who would put the money up for that fight? You see what I'm saying? Right now, I don't know what the hell the PBC is doing or what direction they're going, but that's definitely a fight that they have in their back pocket if
Man,
they willing to do
Turkey will take that fight.
it.
Turkey will
Hmm.
take that fight, definitely.
Man, Turkey will fuck up the promotion for that fight. Nobody
Nah,
will
that
watch.
that that that
Need
fight
it.
will
It wasn't
promote
need no
itself.
promotion. The way Texas work, you know how Texas is. Shit. If
Yeah,
they got
that
all you need is 2 billboards in Texas to see if these boys fight. That's all you need. And put some barbecue ribs up on that
and
motherfucker.
people gonna fly out for that
Shit.
fight because if that fight happen, I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
there. I mean, I'm
that's
not
gonna
in
be a
Texas.
live fight. That's gonna be a
I
live
will be
fight.
there. If Charlo and Spence
Man.
fight, I will be there. So
Yeah,
it's
so
not
I
just
think I
Texas.
think I would have to take time off because shit. I went to one of Spence fights here, that was at the AT&T Stadium. So I would have to go see that one. I would have to go see that myself. You know what I'm
Let me
saying? It
tell
ain't no
y'all,
way.
that's gonna be a celebrity feel event. Let me tell you, people all from the heyday of boxing gonna come out from the whole PBC era. It's gonna be a PBC fight, it's just not on a PBC card. That's all.
Mm-hmm. But man, let me
Like
tell
a
you
fight of
something,
the
man.
past.
When I saw that he wasn't gonna fight Boots next, and they mentioned EJ, I was like, oh, dun dun dun. My shit, my spidey senses just start going off. I said, Spence, I hope to God, bro, that you are not going in here to throw a goddamn fight. Cause just watching Lubin,
He better
what
not.
did you let me get 2 cents. What did you think of that Lubin fight? Do you think he threw that fight? I thought he threw it. I thought he died. I thought he
This
took
is
a
this this is the thing, right? Now I had heard because I don't want to use the word sources, right? But I got my ear to the boxing streets. And I was hearing Lubin was
don't let me bring Champ Side up here, goddamn it. Champ Side.
man, come on now.
Champ
And
side, champ side.
and they was telling me Lubin was bullshitting in camp.
That's what
Mm.
I heard too.
Oh, you heard that too?
Yes, I heard that
Wow.
too. I heard he was that's why I'm like, so he was just talking trash. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. He had me going for a minute with I want to ruin plans and I want to get back with get back with Fundora and Charlo. I was like, yeah, I was
Nah,
loving it. And then he
nah.
just went in there and did that. I'm
And
like,
so, but even with him bushing in camp, I still don't think it's like, because my brother went to the fight and he was just like, I was like, what you think about the fight? He was like, man, look like Lubin didn't even try. Like he just put
didn't even
himself on the
try.
rope.
Yes, he was inching He was literally inching back to the ropes.
But
And
somebody
I
said
was
he
yelling
felt. I
at
heard
the
somebody
screen.
say. I heard somebody say he felt Vergil Ortiz's power, and I was speaking to somebody that's very familiar with Vergil Ortiz, and they was telling me like, Vergil ain't never really had no power like that. Like I don't know where all this power
There
coming
we go.
from.
See
All of
that?
us.
See, we was good, 2 cents. You was doing good. Now here you come with this shit.
I didn't
Nah,
say
You
man,
was
that.
doing good.
let her cook.
You
Let
was
I
doing
didn't say
good.
it. I didn't say that.
Why
Somebody
would you
told
even?
me
Why would
that.
you even repeat it though? You know it's garbage, man. The
How is
man
it
got
know
garbage?
that though.
the
Because
man got knocked the
it's a
fuck out.
reliable source, Mr. Shelton.
No, it's not. Saying some
Yes, it
shit like
is.
that. Look,
Yes, it
the man
is.
got knocked out. Lubin has been
Listen,
knocked out on multiple occasions. So it's not a surprise that Lubin would get knocked out. Especially when we talked about
but
this fight.
Mr. Shelton, you
And
arguing
Lubin
about
did
something that I'm not even
exactly
talking about. I'm not talking
Lubin
about
did
him getting
exactly
knocked
what
out.
we
I don't
said
care about that.
he should not
It
I'm
was a
do.
talking
terrible
about
display.
Lubin putting himself on those ropes for no reason. I don't
Yes.
I don't understand. I didn't see no power shot that
Let me
would
ask you
make
this.
him do
Let me
that.
ask you this, Susan. Let me ask you this. Didn't that fight look eerily similar to the Ramos fight? Didn't he do the same damn thing in the Ramos fight?
But the Ramos fight, Ramos was pressuring him and he was fighting him off the back foot. So no, it didn't look the same as the Ramos fight.
He didn't get a chance to fight off the rope. As soon as he dropped his hands, he got hit with a right hook and it was over.
But Ramos was
No,
pressuring
no.
him though. And he was
Was that
boxing him off
Vergil
the
pressuring him?
uh
Hold on. Ramos
but
was
but
putting his
but but
head
if you watch the
against the-
first round, Vergil wasn't pressuring him like that. He was kind of keeping the fight in the center of the ring.
and he was
Right. You're right.
pivoting.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Let me tell you something. Ramos was putting his head down into Lubin, keeping him up on the ropes, and he was holding his arms, and he, you know what I'm saying, and then he would get his combinations off. So he was actually pinning Lubin on the ropes, and then and Lubin still was getting off the ropes with check hooks and smoothness, and so I know he knows how to get off them ropes. You know what I'm saying? And
I just don't like
when
where y'all going with this. Y'all trying to
And
say the man threw the damn rope.
Virgil didn't even have him pinned on the ropes. He could have
Right.
got out.
listen, bro,
He
you
didn't
Y'all
have to
trying
be
to
on
say
the
the
rope.
man threw the damn. I'm not gonna let y'all
bro,
do that. That man did not throw
He
that
didn't
fight. He
have
just
to
got his
be on
ass
the
whooped.
rope.
bro, you
He don't
mean
know
to
how to
tell
move
me
to the right, to the left.
all
He
he
had to back up only.
did
He
was
couldn't
put
move to
his
the right or to the
arms
left.
up. Hey man, all he did was put his arms up and go into the high guard. All he had to do was spin his back to the damn middle of the ring. Now you know Lubin know how to do that. Come
Come
on, now
on,
he was trying to
man.
get that shit.
Exactly.
Come
He was
on,
inching
y'all.
up
Don't
to the
spell.
ropes. He couldn't slip and move
Look,
nothing. You just had to keep inching back.
now look. This been a rough 2 weeks, man. We already got Chauncey Billups going to jail. Now y'all coming with this shit. Come on, man.
Man,
We
it's
can't
Back
have
just
on,
nothing.
bro.
We can't have nothing.
Hey, the stamps are back on, bro. So you know everybody can relax. God damn it, you can go to the hood and get your goddamn relax. The stamps back on, everybody. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just take a tip. But
Everybody cheating now, huh? Everybody throwing fights and cheating. Dana finna go to jail for throwing fights. I mean, this
yeah,
is bad. Well, I don't think that
hey,
gonna happen to Dana because you know Dana connected to them people, so Dana gonna be all right.
Shelton, boxing has always been corrupt, bro. It has always
For
been corrupt.
sure.
You know that.
For
I mean, it's getting
sure.
ridiculous now though. I mean,
This
they
shit
not
does
even
not.
hiding it no more.
This shit does not surprise me, man. I'm like, look, and the
Why
way
would
boxing
it?
going now, we getting further and further away from traditional boxing. These guys are they selling out. They're getting their millions while the millions are there. While they before their name loses
Yeah,
cash.
yeah, they trying to get their money while they can get it. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I can't argue with that.
Look at Javante Tank Davis. Who would have thought that he would have retired this early, as great as that boy is? That boy is so nice.
Well, he's the
He's
dumbest
like,
nigga. He's one of the dumbest niggas on the planet. I can't believe he fumbled that bag.
Yeah, man.
Man, Mr.
That nigga's
Shelton,
so
you don't even
stupid.
know what happened.
I know he's stupid.
You don't
I
know
know
that.
that.
You don't know that.
Why? Look,
You
let me
really
ask you.
I don't
Let me
know.
ask you this, 2 cents. Let me ask you this, 2 cents. Why am I even in the position to be questioned about dragging a broad out the strip club out here? Why am I even in that position?
Yeah.
I shouldn't even be in that position.
them damn strip club girl, they look good, goddamn it. I
Nah,
mean,
it's worth
I
it
my
for
shouldn't
bad.
right
even be
now.
in that
I'm gonna
position.
wait till the rest of the. I'm gonna wait till everything come out. And I
Oh,
mean,
here
I
go
don't
them
know why
damn
you. I
bookies
don't know
now.
why you in the strip club, but I guess that nigga need to live in a bubble.
Well, I mean, he's a young,
He
he's a young,
does because he don't know how to conduct himself.
look,
That
look.
nigga has always been accused of beating up a broad.
Look here.
Yeah, it's
Always.
not the
Every
first
year,
time.
once a year, he
Don't
gets
they
accused
don't
of
they
beating
come
up
out
a
and say they
broad.
lying? Don't they come out and say they lying?
But
Look
why
here.
are you even in
But
that
they can get.
position? Why are you even in
I'm
that
just
position?
asking.
You shouldn't
Y'all,
even
come
be in
on
that
now.
position, bro.
When
You
people
gotta
have
be smarter
money,
than that.
Hold on, bro. Tank is a young male. You know what I'm saying? It does not
Yes.
surprise me that he's in the strip club right now. The way women are, you know what I'm saying? He's a rich guy. He's a target. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody, he get with anybody, you know what I'm saying? There's a bag in it for him. You know what I'm saying? To say that he did something to him, just like Tyson. He was a big dummy and went up to that girl apartment and what did
And
she
then
do?
it came out, and now that shit was never even true.
Right. So
What?
they putting
Mike
themselves
going to
in
jail? You
bad
talking about Mike
position.
going to prison?
What? He went to jail. He went to
Yeah, but
prison. Like
it
what?
came out that she lied. It came out that she
Right.
lied. That shit wasn't even true at all.
Right.
Yeah, what it came out was now, too, to be honest, what came out was that she did have sex with her, but she was mad because the nigga didn't get up and get out of bed. He just sent her on her way. That's why she made up the story. But he didn't
Exactly.
Yeah,
do
So
but
nothing
it
she didn't
wasn't
want him to
true
do.
at all.
well, none of
Yeah,
the R thing didn't happen. It's just that she made up a narrative, and because of Tyson and who he
they went
is,
for it.
yeah,
Yeah, they went
basically
for it. Yeah, they went for it.
who knows? That could have been a setup.
that was
But
set
with
up.
Tank,
I mean,
I
my
mean, a
problem with
setup
Tank is
meaning
not
that
being in the strip club.
she was a plant,
All of us, Paul, you know it. All of us have been in the strip club. That's not my problem
and
with the brother. My
but
problem is
that's what
once
she's
a
saying to
year,
watch out
it's
for
a
is that.
oh,
different broad
I'm a Catholic
saying you
priest,
beat her
bro.
up. That's my
But the
problem with
thing
the dude.
about it is,
Mr.
Once
when
a
you have
Shelton,
year,
that is
money,
it's
not
a
true,
different
Mr.
chick
Shelton. Mr.
saying
Shelton,
you
you
beat
just
her up.
saying stuff. That is not true, Mr. Shelton. It's not a different bra every year, Mr. Shelton. That's not
Oh,
true.
you talking about? Oh
it was
yeah,
two this
yeah.
year though.
It was
He
his
just
Y'all
baby
got
talk. Let's
mama
talk.
into it.
who lied on him twice, and then whoever this new girl is. But all I'm saying
Then
is,
why your
I don't
dumb
know
ass
if he
go back?
did.
If she lied on you once, why
But
your
what's
stupid
up?
ass go back?
That's his baby mama. He listen, I'm not finna do this because y'all just gonna start crying
What?
about how I'm defending Tank. But y'all being very disingenuous about the facts. Y'all being
Well,
very
I mean,
disingenuous
I
about the
don't know
facts.
what the facts are. I just,
I mean,
I don't.
I'm older.
Well,
You're right. You're
I
right,
know
two
the
cents. I'm
fact is
sorry.
that
You're right.
she got pulled
Because
up
I'm
out her
older.
job.
I'm older. I'm from a different generation. Broad, yell too loud, do anything I don't like. I'm gone. I'm gone. Do anything I
But
don't
I
like.
just feel
I'm
like
gone.
when you're a man with money, you have to be careful because there's all kinds of people trying to set you up, not just women. And people can use women to set you up. Like you have to move
Yep,
differently. You
yep.
have to be wise. You have to know what your worth is. You can't get yourself in situations where you're vulnerable when you have money. And that's to everyone, not just women. It's to people around you, managers. I mean, anyone you're in business with, anyone that you associate with, you have to vet people well. And anyone can get set up by anybody, especially when you
But do,
have a
That's
lot of
but
true.
money, when
That is
you're a
true.
lucrative person. You have to move with wisdom.
but do Tank look like the type of person that vet people well?
No,
Probably not.
he doesn't.
You can't just let anybody in your life.
He probably don't vet women well. That's the problem.
Yeah, especially if they look good. That's all our damn problem. God damn it, when we growing up, you know
But
what I'm
you know
saying?
But this gonna cost him a vote.
when Devin Haney was going through his stuff with his baby mama, all I was hearing was she just want money.
Right. You know, and you know, I think she was a Instagram girl too. So you know what I'm
She
saying?
was a
She
hooker,
was
I
being,
think. I think she was an
yeah,
escort or some shit, wasn't she?
well, she was being seen with all other kind of celebrities and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm
She was a
saying?
pass around.
So yeah, he just got his daddy in his life. So you know, his daddy gonna tell him like, look, you know what I'm saying? That one dangerous right there. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, bro. But
Poor
man,
guys. Those poor
but
guys.
we look. But look at the changes that's happening in boxing right now today, man. This shit is sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, if EJ, you know, if he's gonna go in there and he fight Vergil Ortiz and give him a good fight, you know what I'm saying? I'll look at it differently. But if he goes in
If
there and he get
they
knocked
put
in the second, hold on, let me
if they
finish,
put
Mr.
Errol Spence
Let me
3
let me
years on the
finish.
couch ass,
Hold on,
if they put his
man.
ass in there with Vergil Ortiz, I'm gonna start watching wrestling.
Hold on. Let me mute you. Shit. You know, if he goes in there, and he give him a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to say, but man, if he goes
Pull,
in there
come
and get
on, man.
knocked out,
Pull. Come on,
yeah,
man.
I gotta
Come
say it. I
on, man.
gotta say it, Shelton. I gotta say it. If he go in there and get knocked out in the second round, I'm gonna be like, nigga. I'll be like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, I done already been disappointed. I done already been disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga been gone for 2 years, so he got to show me something. Got to show me something, man. I know he's a good fighter. I know he's a great fighter and all that, but he got to show me something because he just don't give a damn right now.
He
And I
was a
just,
great fighter back in the day. I don't know what he is now.
mm, 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 mm. And you know what? And let me tell y'all this tidbit. He said that he remember when Vergil Ortiz was crying. You know what I'm saying? After he had took a loss in the amateur, he said he sat there. He was looking at Vergil Ortiz when he was crying after a fight. So him and Vergil Ortiz go way back. They go way back. So you know he knows
You
EJ
talking about
on a
EJ?
personal level.
You talking about EJ?
Yeah, yeah. EJ said he remember when Vergil Ortiz would cry after fights. Yeah. So he know Virgil on a personal level, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the fix could be in. If you know what I'm saying, it could be in. I just don't want to think of EJ like that.
Y'all cold, boy. Y'all
Telling
said the fix could be in.
I'm just saying.
Y'all
I just
cold.
saw something that I thought I'd never see,
I thought Al
and that,
Heyman had integrity, man. I thought Mr. Heyman had some integrity, man.
man, that ain't
I
got
didn't know
shit to
Mr.
do with
Heyman get down
Al.
like
Man,
that.
cut it out, Mr. Shelton. Stop that
That ain't got
bullshit.
shit to do with
Fixing
Al. Al
fights.
just set up. He just give you the opportunity. It's up to you. It's up to you to what you do with it. It's up to you to what you do with that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we seeing some fast changing times. There's still some good names out there. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate Jerron Boosin is going to be left to fight the backrooms, the Fondoras. He's going to be left to fight those active fighters, while because of where Vergil Ortiz is from, he's going to have the opportunity to fight the legends, Jamel Charlo and Spence. Because I could see Jamel coming right after Spence to fight Vergil Ortiz too. That's 2 bags for Vergil Ortiz and 2 legends that they could put on his resume to pump him up. You know what I'm saying? That's 2. I mean, he's in the right place. He's in the right position. You know what I'm saying, to get those 2 names, man. That's a beautiful thing for Vergil Ortiz Jr. But it's sad for Dallas. It's sad for Houston. Mm-mm. Them bars, god damn! I should have heard some. Them were bars.
You should have heard
Hey,
some,
but
man.
that'll be a big fight. Virgil and Spence in Dallas, that's a huge fight. That's a huge
Yeah, that's
fight.
big.
The
That's really
only
big.
thing
That's really
is,
big.
this can't be your fight. Come on, Spence. That's like I didn't want Spence to fight Fedor. Like you gonna come back and fight Fedor, Earl? Like, come on, man. Like, stop this dumb shit, Spence.
Well, they were trying to set that fight up, but of course they had the politics with the belts. They was talking about snatching the belt. I think they did snatch the belt from Fedor. I think he had the WBO and the WBC, and when he wanted to fight Spence, that's when Crawford came up there trying to get into the mix, and you know what I'm saying, that fight with Spence didn't go through, and then I think that I forgot he was trying to settle another fight. I mean, look at Keith
Well,
Thurman.
Crawford had already called out Fedor first. Before Spence.
Did he call him out first?
Yeah,
Or was
and then Spence jumped in the ring, remember? And that's when Bud was like, nah, get in line. And Spence was like, I don't do
yeah,
lines.
yeah. But I mean, look at Keith Thurman. All his fights goddamn fell by the wayside. I mean, shit. The goddamn he's supposed to fight Jerron Boosin first when they first got with Amazon Prime, and then he's supposed to fight Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? And what was the other fight he was supposed to fight that just recently? Oh, Fedor, right? He's supposed to fight Fedor. All his fights did not come through. So I don't know what the hell they doing with Keith Thurman.
So y'all
You know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
tell me that the Thurman fight is off?
Well, I think they pushed it back. That's what it was. Did they push it back, or is it completely? I don't think this shit's gonna happen because none of his fights ever come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he's gonna. I think Fedor hurt his hand or some shit like that in training, and that's going to be another fight that's not going to last long. You know what I'm saying? Because Keith Thurman been sitting on the couch for years and years and years, and I don't see him beating Fedor. I don't take that fight seriously. That's going to be like David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard. You know what I'm saying? That's how people looking at that fight. and people looking past that fight to go to see Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. That's the fight everybody want to see, and they want to see Mason versus Sam Nooks, and that's going to be another exciting fight. So shit, they're not even concerned about Anthony Yard. And I know he's pretty pissed off about that because, you know what I'm saying, he's already negotiating with Gilberto Ramirez already over Anthony Yard. That's crazy. That is crazy. Man, y'all don't hear these balls? God damn. This is says Mel is pathetic. So after that debacle, said he displayed versus Canelo, said he is my doghouse till he's rights that wrong.
Damn,
Yeah,
he pathetic. That's crazy.
it is what it is. He says I can see Errol beating Vergil 100%. He says, but Oscar doesn't want to risk losing the next Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So I can see Errol yeah, and that's what I say. Why would they even offer EJ that fight, knowing how dangerous he could be? Right? They don't know exactly where Errol Spence Jr. is in his conditioning or mentally. They don't know that he could still be dangerous. Maybe the rest helped him out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't know. So why would you, unless you got the fix in? Why would you offer him? Because EJ is dangerous.
They might know behind the scenes what's going on with him. Like, you know, because you hear stuff. You hear like, oh, this fighter got this going on in camp. Like I hear stuff about fighters in their camp. So, you know, people in the industry kind of be knowing like, okay, well, this fighter ain't the same type of situations. It's not like they walking into these situations blind. And I just think Oscar is gonna keep moving Vergil good. How he's moving Vergil. I mean, Vergil got all this flair. He's one of the hottest fighters right now. He ain't never even been a champion. So Oscar's doing a great job with Vergil. Is he going to be quick to throw him in the ring with boots? I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna see that fight no time soon. If we do, I'll be pleasantly surprised. I think that Earl. I don't even know. It's like I don't even want to talk about Earl until something really finna happen because we've been doing this for 2 years. But I think Boots and Vergil in Texas would be a big fight. That's why I got a car in the background.
Oh, sorry guys, it's the highway. Sorry.
But I can't see your name. What's your name?
Chassis. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's your name? It's
Nice to
two.
meet
They
you.
call you
2 cents.
2 cents. Nice to meet you too.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna wait for Earl to say he coming back.
Well, I
I ain't
mean,
even gonna lie, y'all. This is my first time over here.
oh really? I mean, you don't have your own channel.
I do, but this is my first time here.
Well, put your
On this
information. You know
channel.
what I'm saying? Put your link in the thing so people can follow you.
Yeah, I check
You know
out
what
your
I'm saying?
channel. You can check out my channel too. I got a channel 2 cents boxing.
Absolutely.
Man, everybody know who you
I'm
are. 2 cents.
always looking for,
And look, on Fridays I do
support the
an
ladies.
all woman panel on boxing. It started at
Oh, for
8:30.
real?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I got a female burner account, so I be in there trolling. Now, Shelton, goddamn.
Look at you see sneaky. It's like nah.
What happened? What I do now? I ain't
No,
doing.
you ain't do nothing, but man,
Now, how y'all think? I hope this Brian Norman Devin Haney fight be competitive.
It better
I,
be. All this
I
I
think it's
think
gonna be. I think it's gonna
Wait,
be.
who do y'all have?
I think Devin is going to
I think
outclass.
Devin gonna win.
I
Okay,
think
I
good.
Devin
got.
All
is.
right, I'm Devin too.
I got
Man, did y'all
Norman
see?
beating him.
I too since I went to your channel and I looked at that at Devin like you was telling me to. And man,
Yeah.
that fool look.
He looks
He
massive.
looks
Devin is
snackalicious.
massive. He looks
You said
massive.
snackalicious.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but
He look
y'all gotta
he
remember
look like
something that y'all forget
Yo.
in boxing 101. That
he
muscles
look
don't
like
win
that
no
snack,
fights, y'all.
look like snack all on his ass, boy. I like that boy
Yeah,
look cute.
muscles don't win fights, y'all.
Man,
That's true.
it's a damn indicator that you in shape. You know
But
what I'm
let me
saying?
tell y'all, because I like Brian
I
Norman
never
Jr.
seen
too,
Devin
though.
that. What if Devin got power?
Hey,
What would y'all
if
say if
Muscles
Devin got
won
power?
fights, Anthony Yarde would be undefeated.
Mr. Shelton just be yelling.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he ain't listening, man.
That boy
What
just
if?
be yelling.
Ain't that the truth? Tell me I'm lying though. If Muscles
Yeah,
won fights, Anthony Yarde be undefeated.
but that's not what we talking about. Devin ain't usually no dude that got that kind of size on him, and I'm wondering, do he have any power? Is he going to display any kind of power?
No,
You know what
if
I'm
you go
saying?
back, pull and look at Devin other photos,
Said
he
same.
be looking pretty. He be kind of looking like that, but like this is the like most massive and vascular I've ever seen Devin
Yeah,
look.
yes, he looks
Oh
different.
my God! Oh my God! The women got them going crazy over
No,
there.
no, no, no,
No,
not even
no,
that.
come
Not even
on.
that. He just
Uh,
looks different.
you know what I'm saying?
I can't
Jesus.
wait till the 23rd of November when we come
Devin
back
the
after
type of
Devin get his
Devin the
ass
type of nigga that'll sue you for gifts back.
Facts, facts.
That's all right, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, he got his
No,
heart
man.
broke. Y'all be breaking these dudes' hearts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gotta get that. Goddamn it. Give me that shit back. Goddamn it. He says
Brian
he
Norman
said
gonna
ain't
beat that
nobody.
dude up, y'all.
I think Devin gonna
I hate
outbox
to
him.
be the bearer of bad news. Brian Norman gonna beat that dude up.
I mean, I'm not saying that's impossible because I
I
like
mean,
Brian Norman too,
but
but
how do you know
I
that
don't
though?
know.
You hold on. How you know that though, Shelton? How you know he gonna beat him up though?
Because I'm gonna tell you how I know that. Because Devin pissed me off when Devin got
Oh
talking about these
man.
levels.
Oh God damn.
All these motherfucking levels.
Wait, why you started
Nigga,
that?
that was at 135. That don't have shit to do with 47. Nothing
So
you've done has anything to
Oh
do with
my God.
147 pounds. None of it.
Yeah, but Brian Norman,
None
he
of it.
ain't dominated 147. You act like he done went through the whole damn division and something, and then Devin's on the other side. That's what you're
But
acting like.
at
He's
least
he's still
he fought for it. Devin ain't even done that. Devin ain't
stop,
even done
Mr.
that.
Shelton.
this is his debut at 147, right?
When did
So I
he fight at
mean,
147? When did he
He
fight at
said
what you
147?
debut.
say? What the hell
I
did
thought
I
he
Mr.
fought at
hear?
Shelton, if
144.
you stop yelling and
I thought he
listen,
fought at 144.
Man,
Jason
you must
Allen
be
made a
Huh?
good
drinking that
point.
cheap. You must be drinking that cheap gin. You know what I'm saying? Because this is his debut. This is his debut at
I
147.
didn't got to the stadium. I'm finna go to the Steeler game.
Okay. Oh, you up in Pittsburgh? Where you at?
I ain't got no dog in the fight, but my homeboy had tickets, so I'm gonna go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they're gonna outclass him, man. I really do. Something tells me he's gonna make a statement in this fight. I think Dev's gonna come in there. He coming in there in top shape. I think he's gonna be too fast for Norman. I think Norman don't have the experience, the big fight experience. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna have to make adjustments to
Okay.
that. The pacing is gonna be all wrong for Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be able to move and hit Dev. Dev ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinking that Dev is gonna
All
be in the
right, brother.
pocket. All right, bro. You hit it out.
Hey, thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. I'll talk
Oh,
to y'all
no
later.
problem. All right, bro. But I just think Dev is gonna be, he's gonna be on top of his game. He's gonna bring his A game, man. And I think he really wants to win this fight. And I think we're gonna see another level. I think he's gonna raise his boxing game to a whole nother level, man. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at how this fool working out, man. He working out like a madman. You know, he is working out crazy. Everybody listening to Brian Norman Sr. and they being persuaded by Brian Norman Sr. because he's been on everybody's platform. You know what I'm saying? Except for mine. You know what I'm saying? If you listening to this Brian Norman Sr., come on over to Full Counter Boxing and talk
Did
that
you
trash.
did you invite him? Did you reach out to him?
Oh, I mean, I went on his Instagram and invited him. You know what I'm saying? And see if he wanted to come. But
Oh,
I'm waiting to hear. See, you know what I'm saying? See what he want to say. What he want to say. He responded to one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? But he on everybody else platform. He might as well come on mine. But shit, I probably be driving when he be trying to reach me. He says Norman gonna smoke him. Say he's gritty, bro. He said Devin got skills, but it's not gritty. He says, mark my word. I hear you. I hear you. Everybody like the power punches. Everybody like power. He says, bro. He says, bro. Family says they selling O's, and names in 2000. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And the new boxing fans, they cool with it. God damn it. He says no, Norman Jr. is prepared to handle his title over to the Haneys. I
Well,
just don't
who
see it.
else do y'all feel like sold their O? Or who do y'all feel like?
Well, we just looking at like Tank retiring. They're just not looking at boxing
Oh,
as a
okay, yeah,
legacy. Right, right.
yeah,
hmm So it's like people just doing what the hell they want to do. You know, I guess
yeah.
they
But
says no, I guess they say there's no consistency, saying as far as the fights goes and being made. So I guess everybody says shit. PBC stable is in a ruckus. What I'm saying? The PBC money funny. Everybody money funny. So I guess they hustling on their own. They are prize fighters. So they're gonna get it while their name's still hot. So I can understand that, but it's just kind of hard to believe that people are getting away from the legacy and traditional side of boxing. It says Doc, man. Oh, okay, you already read that. So shit.
yeah, but I
Yeah, man.
definitely think Devin Haney's gonna come out. I have a feeling he's gonna come out on top. But
I,
I
I,
mean, it is boxing. Anything can happen.
but for Devin, it's such a visceral hate. So people want to see Devin get knocked out. What I'm saying? They
Yeah,
want to see the hate
yeah,
against the Haneys is crazy. It's
yeah. It
like
is
this dude.
weird.
I mean, it's the dude he takes the hardest challenges. What I'm saying? He wants to fight the best. He want to be the best. I don't understand what's the hate. I mean, everybody talking about his daddy.
Every
The
time
hell with his
yeah, that's what they say. They say it's daddy or it's like his personality, and I get like how somebody's personality could be off-putting, but I mean, I don't think he that bad.
I don't think so either. But I don't follow his daddy and I don't listen to a lot of his trash talk. But I do see a lot of Brian Norman seniors, what I'm saying? And they going back and forth and
Yeah.
yeah.
Bill
And they
Haney
really
is funny to me though. I think he's hilarious. I just be
it
laughing
was
at
like
people.
light skinned niggas with afros. Mm.
No, I'm not attracted to him. I
Bill
said
Haney
he's
be being
funny.
Bill Haney funny, but he be being manipulative
He
sometimes
is
though.
manipulative, but that's what the funny thing is because when you listen to him talk, it's like chasing a rabbit in the woods. Like you just can't. It's just he all
It's
over the
like
place.
he don't never answer no question like Bill.
But that's
But
why I be
Mm.
laughing because just the persona that he has and just the character he plays. I mean, I think it's entertaining to be honest. And Bill Haney, he comes off a certain way, but I hear good things about Bill. Always, I
Yeah,
don't really hear. I
he
hear
made
good things about. He talks to everybody. He helps people all the time. He's constantly talking to anybody.
I
Like
mean,
he's
maybe
didn't
it
they
might
say
depend on who you ask, because I've heard good and bad.
but
So I mean,
didn't Crawford say that he helped make that Canelo fight?
Yeah, but
You
not
know what I'm
even just
saying?
that. I'm talking about on a grassroots level, just even with like, the podcasters, interviewers, the fans, like, you know what I'm saying? He's
What's-
willing to talk to you, willing to, you know, I don't know. I just feel like everybody ain't like that.
well, Bill been real quiet this fight.
Yeah, he has been.
Well,
I mean, he been out there a little bit. He been out there a little bit, but not as much as usual.
that's because
Yeah.
Brian Norman Sr. is taking the scene. He's talking all the shit right now. He's doing the Bill Haney thing. The Bill Haney thing. You know what I'm saying? He's been blowing up the spot. What he said about Bill, talking about you a failed father, you've been in prison. I mean, he's talking greasy, man. He's
Yeah,
talking
they was
real
talking
greasy.
greasy to him too though. I mean, they said some things.
No, I'm
So
just
they
saying though that they're
He
going
said
back and
something about
forth.
his mama dying of cancer, talk shit about
yeah.
his dead mama or something like that. They had
Yeah.
just died of cancer. It was crazy. Bill
Yeah.
was out of line.
Yeah, that was out of line. So
Well,
that's what really.
it got to the point where he's talking about going to the ring. The daddy's talking about going to the ring. I'm like, God damn.
Well, you know
Well, he
he
is
fought
a
Greg
boxer.
Hackett.
Oh,
You
he
know he,
did.
yeah,
Yeah, like last year, right? Or was it
yeah.
this year? Or was it earlier this year? Or yeah,
I think it was earlier this year.
yeah, it might have been earlier this year.
Man, Greg, I saw Greg in the ring, bro. I saw Greg in the ring. I saw him. You know what I'm saying?
I
That was
mean,
like watching Bomac in the ring and shit. You know?
man, no, don't do
Stop,
Greg like
man.
that.
Greg,
Don't
that's
do
my
He
Greg
homie.
like
ain't
That's
as
that.
my
bad.
homie, man.
He ain't
That's
as
my homie,
bad, but
man.
I saw that dude hit Bomac with every single punch he threw. Every single punch. You know what I'm saying? Hit him in the stomach. He couldn't miss. I was like, bro, I don't know how you such a good coach, bro, because you got hit with every goddamn punch. Oh my God. It's
I mean,
like
he just
God.
couldn't move though. He probably knew what to do. He just couldn't execute.
But Greg Hackett, he also said that he believes Devin Haney is gonna knock out Brian Norman Jr. He said that. You
I
know,
don't believe
he,
Devin Haney finna knock out anybody.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if
I'm
that
just
happens.
telling
He
you. I'm
definitely
just
gained
telling
some
you.
power, but
The boy got the eye of the tiger. He got the eye of the tiger, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know it's a cliche, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a cliche, but have you seen how he has been trained? He is very motivated to
Yeah,
win
he been
fights.
training hard. He been training hard.
he been training
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, but it's always
He
a
always trained
puncher's
hard.
chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
rooting for Devin. I really am. I like Brian Norman Jr. though. I think he's a good fighter. I like his personality. I think he got a lot of potential.
I love his personality. I
Yeah,
love
he
his
is very
personality.
charismatic, very intelligent. But but it's crazy. I'm torn in this fight because I really want Devin to
Because
win.
you
But
like them thugs. Y'all like them thugs. Y'all don't
oh
like them
my
clean cut
goodness,
niggas. Y'all
Hell
like them
no.
these are
y'all
boxers.
don't like
It's only
them
two
clean
men
cut
fighting.
church boys. Y'all like see when Devin tried to come out with the gold grill, the grill, and he tried to thug it up a little bit. Y'all didn't like
Nah,
that shit.
look,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not looking. Nobody's looking. Look, I'm not looking at neither one of them. I'm talking
No,
about they
I'm just
boxing
saying as far as
skill.
their personality, far as their personalities. People don't like Devin personality. They really don't. You know,
Nah, they
he's
don't. They don't
Don't
like
do
it because
another
Devin.
thing.
Devin when he was on top,
Why
he
you
was
bring it like that?
kind of arrogant.
well. I mean, I think as an athlete, you got to have some degree of arrogance if you're gonna, believe in yourself. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, and you're gonna go in and try to dominate football players, tennis players. You got to have some kind of arrogance, man. You got to believe in yourself, especially if you're gonna compete against
because
other
I heard
professionals.
people talking about like the deal with Shakur and how he was like sunning Shakur, trying to sun Shakur, and I wasn't happy about that neither. But I don't think it warrants this much hate.
But look at Shakur. You can't really son Shakur. Shakur is always on social
But you
media.
remember when
I
he was
mean,
they was trying to make the fight, and he was only trying to give him like 25%.
but shit, he should have took it just so he could get. Once you beat the man, you become the man, right? That's what happens. It's like I don't understand. You're not going to get another opportunity because you already know Devin is too big for the division already. You know what I'm saying? So you should have got in when you got your opportunity. I would have took that 25%, and guess what? If he would have went in there and beat Devin, he would have had Devin's name on his resume. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all this ego stuff. And see, he's already gonna be a millionaire. I don't know if he's a millionaire or not right now, but he
Well,
would have
yeah,
had that
I think he
fight.
got
He would
paid
have
a
had that
couple
fight
mil for
taken care
that.
of.
In Saudi, he got paid good.
Yeah, you talk about against Cepeda.
No, against it was supposed to be against Kid Austin, but I think he got like 3-4 million for that.
Yeah, he backed out. Kid Austin backed out of JoJo. He backed out of Shakur fight, and he backed out of
Yeah,
JoJo Diaz.
Oh,
Shakur
they
was
just
making
said
good
that
money
Kid
on
Austin
top of
about
it.
to fight Tank. I just seen that on X.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Who
Tank
said
ain't
it?
Let me see. Let me look it back up again. I just seen that stupid shit on X. I'm like, man, nobody want to see this nigga fight Kid
man.
Austin.
If he wasn't fighting Shakur, he damn sure ain't. If he won't fight
Tank
JoJo Diaz,
better. I ain't gonna lie. Tank better whoop his ass.
Oh, Oscar
man,
De La Hoya posted it.
Oh, really?
why would he
I s-
post on that
He
fight? Why would
put
he?
Tank Davis versus a Kid Austin and put fire emojis.
Oh, maybe he's trying to get some hype around it.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. That's weird. That is weird because
But
I,
you
I
know they
don't
was
think.
saying that Auntie Skull was trying to bullshit through these fights because
Wait
he
a
was
minute. Wait
made
a minute.
mandatory.
What you call him?
No, she right. Go ahead. Auntie's
Auntie
cool.
Skull.
Man, that's a weird dude, man. You know what I'm
No,
saying? It's like
I mean Auntie Skull, that's what people call him. He says a term of endearment. He know what's up.
oh man, stop. I mean, he do sound weird, man. It's just like I just wish he stepped back, man, and let his son fight a couple of fights, man, because he's destroying his son's reputation and his career, man. I mean, I don't know what they trying to aim for, but that was the perfect fight for him, that JoJo Diaz fight. He wasn't gonna get a whole lot of credit, but he would have been, active. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really wants to see because you already got Andy Cruz coming to the damn division. You know, then you got Abdullah Mason coming up, getting his experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to those are two fights right there. People going to be trying to get him to fight right there. He already talked to Mason about fighting him and everything. I was like, bro, you need to get in the ring with somebody so you can get your experience up. You already need to work on your defense. You already need to work on your shit. You are not there yet.
No, he trying
Schofield
to
is
get
not.
this Tank payday. He just trying to get knocked out by Tank.
Mm-mm. And that's exactly what's going to happen because Schofield don't have the skills. He don't have the skills to stand in there with Tank. Tank would dissect him. He got
Yeah.
too many flaws. He don't have enough experience.
That's a
You know
horrible
what I'm saying?
fight.
It's a
Oh
horrible fight.
yeah.
He would knock
It's too
Schofield
early. I mean,
ass
Tank does
out.
not need to fight him.
No, Tank need if Tank ain't gonna retire, he got to get that get back. Just like Devin got to get that get back with Ryan. You know,
Somebody
they
just
got to.
posted, not to cut y'all off. Vergil Ortiz manager says that the contract for Jerron Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz has to be 10 million minimum, or they won't entertain it at all.
Oh, get out of
My
here!
God.
Really, for boots, they need 10 million?
So is that our pricing yourself?
Hell yeah!
So that's a duck.
Hell
Thank you.
yeah! No,
That is
that's a duck.
officially
That's
a duck.
just certified. He just certified it. He just
That is
Now,
certified it.
now
it's
Boots.
nigga Donald
See,
Duck.
let me tell you something. Boots is trying to get up in the big time before he do the work. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get up into the big time money before he actually do the work. And really, what he should do is
Who?
go hit who that
Who trying to get into the big time money before they do the work?
Boots. You know what
How?
I'm saying? Because he just took a damn tune up. His next fight got to be a big fight. Don't you agree?
That's Vergil Ortiz asking for 10 million to fight him.
Well, Vergil Ortiz got the zone behind him, right? So he got good financiers behind him. You know what I'm saying? I could see Vergil Ortiz
But
getting
this
good
this
money.
is the thing, Paul. This is the thing, Paul, right? You can't say I
Don't.
ain't fought nobody and all of this, but then you want 10 million to fight me. Like, what you talking about?
Well, it's a risk. It's a high risk, low reward, really. You know what I'm saying? Until Boots get some belts or something behind him. It's a high risk, low reward type of fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he don't have a belt, he still is the man. He fought Bokachuk, he fought Mandranov. So he's hit the division first. He's got the experience, came in, fought the lower division guys, and got his activity up. And now he's the man right now at 154. If Boots would have brought his ass up there when everybody was telling him to come to 154, he would have been right there with Vergil Ortiz Jr. Now he's about to let Vergil Ortiz get even more experience by fighting EJ or maybe even Jamel Charlo. He might not even go that
But
way.
Paul, why
Because
you not recognizing that it's Vergil that don't want to fight Boots?
no, I mean that's not important to me because you see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make Vergil such a big star, just like they do with all other stars. He don't have to fight him. He don't have to, what the hell did Jerron Boots Ennis do? You know what I'm saying? So that they're just gonna put him in that kind of category. You know what I'm saying? Then
But that's
they
a lot
really
of money.
But if everybody that fight Boots say I need to have a lot of money, but at the same time
But that's
Boots
too
is
much.
unproven and he haven't done this
Exactly.
and done that to prove itself, it's like, yeah, it's to me that's gonna always seem like a duck because what are
but
you
it
talking?
don't
If I'm
matter.
unproven, I ain't
It,
fought
but
nobody, I ain't did all of this shit yet. How do you expect to make all these millions of dollars to fight me?
there's no reason why he should be getting paid 10 million to fight Boots. That is an astronomical amount
But
of
but,
money
but
to
didn't
fight
Canelo
Boots.
ask for didn't
Nobody's
Canelo ask
paying
for
that.
didn't Canelo ask for $150 million to
That's
fight David
Canelo.
Benavidez?
That's not
No,
And
no,
it
no,
was
Boots.
no.
a and it was a
But
duck.
listen. But so what? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what? That's how they moving now. You were telling me just the other day, these fighters they want what they want, right? It's okay to go for what you
Nah, that's
want.
a duck, man. That's a duck.
It,
Like I
it's a
And I'm
said,
not. I'm not saying I disagree with it. I'm just acknowledging, observing, and acknowledging what
But
it
what I'm
is.
saying is
It's a duck.
only legacy boxing fans care about that kind of shit. The fighters are going where the money at, where they can get the money. So that's what we're
what do you
moving
mean? You
to
can
right
get
now.
legacy and money. The two
You
go hand in
can.
hand.
I'm not saying you can't, but it's gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see a competitive fight, These guys want to make sure they get a big bag out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that they good. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tank didn't fight Shakur. Tank didn't fight nobody that anybody wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? So Tank, he went where the money was. You know what I'm saying? He went with the Jake Paul fight, $40 million. Everybody said that's cool. That's cool. Okay. He duck. Did he
Nah,
duck
everybody did
Shakur? Did
not
he
say
duck?
that was
It don't
cool.
matter. It don't fucking matter.
A
It
lot
don't.
of
If you
people didn't
duck,
want
you
that
duck.
fight. A lot of people was not cool with that Jake fight. It wasn't even selling.
What fight?
No, but I'm
What
saying I
fight?
ain't tripping on if you duck, you duck. My whole point is everybody keep crying about Boots need to do, Boots need to fight, and Boots need to. But what I'm trying to say is, how can Boots do these things if it's always so many excuses? How can Boots get the big fights? Even Lubin said it. Oh, I ain't fighting Boots unless it's for a big payday or a build, and it's always these terms and conditions everybody got to have to fight Boots. While at the same time, Boots is unproven and he need to do this. And like, how is he going to ever prove himself?
Well, that's up to
And then the thing
Matchroom,
about it is,
right?
but I can
It's up
understand
it's up
people
to your
wanting to do.
promotional team.
I
That's up to
understand
your
people want.
promotional team to get the big fights. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, Vergil Ortiz already got Madronov. He already got Madronov. He already got Bokachuk, you know what I'm saying, up on his belt. So he already got two bona fide fights, you know what I'm saying, to say that he is a top guy at 154. Boots need a signature fight like that. Now, it's going to be hard for him to get Vergil Ortiz because they want him to go through somebody hard so he could get defeated. They want to see if he's going to lose. They want him to go through the fire. They want him to get banged up before he go before Vergil Ortiz Jr. Because that's a big hard fight for Vergil Ortiz. That's a dangerous fight for him. So they want him to lose. They want him to fight a Bokachuk. They want to see what he do against somebody that kind of backroom. Fundora. They want him to face those guys before he comes
Yeah.
to.
I get that.
Mm,
I get that. But
mm.
on the Boots end, like, people do want him to fight a name, and Vergil Ortiz is the closest name.
No, he's the furthest name because they're gonna hold back. They when he was at
No, I mean,
147.
yeah, because he's holding back. But it's just like, if you're all of this, just fight Boots then. But it's like now you're trying to price yourself out. It's like you're
Right.
you're you're scared. Like, that's what it looks
No,
like,
I
and
don't think they're
it makes
scared.
him
It's a
look
dangerous. It's
fraudulent. Because what, he's gonna turn around and fight Spence, who hasn't fought for 2 years? Like, it just makes him
yes,
look fraudulent. It doesn't make him look like a real boxer
right.
for him to
But they
talk
don't
about.
care.
Oh, I don't care about the money, but now I'm going to price myself out for Boots. He
But
just
they
said
don't
he don't fight
care.
for the money. He
Well, what
just
I'm
want to
saying
fight.
is, Tassie, you're right. You're right. What you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. But what I'm saying, if you see how they move, you saw how they moved AJ away from Wilder for years and years, right? You know what I'm saying? Even though he was able to get all the belts, right? They brought all the belts from all the weak
Exactly. I
ass
don't think,
champions. You see what I'm saying? That's how they're gonna move Vergil Ortiz. They're gonna
but
try to
that's.
move they're gonna try to move him until they could get him to lose. And Vergil always gonna be the A
What do you
side
mean?
in
They're
that
gonna try to move
negotiation.
Vergil till they get him to lose?
Yeah, they're gonna move him aside. They're gonna try to build his name up so he's the A side, right? You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. I get that, but you gotta do it the right. I mean, do it the right way.
They're
I mean,
not gonna do it the right way. Golden Boy don't have that many marquee fighters. They got
let me
Ryan
tell you
Garcia.
something. Vergil ain't getting no 10 million from the zone, sir. That is
It
turkey
don't
money.
matter. It don't matter. It's just a ploy to say something to Boots to keep him looking somewhere else. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
Like you
I
say,
get that. That's what I'm saying.
right,
I understand that that's what it is. I definitely
right,
understand that, but
and
it's
because
just
that's a
it
dangerous
doesn't make
fight.
it just, to me, it taints his brand a bit.
It's tainted. Let it be tainted because they're gonna move the way they want to move. They're gonna move him in a safe because those two fights was very very dangerous. That Bocacha, he damn near lost that. I mean, he only got a decision out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He could have lost that Bocacha fight, and that would have pushed him all the way back, right? So why would you put him in another dangerous fight where he could lose, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to build Vergil Ortiz. That's his marquee fighter. It was Canelo. First it was
Yeah.
Canelo, and then he had Ryan. See, Golden Boy
Well,
don't
he's
have a
trying to
whole.
build. They trying to build Ryan back up, but that's gonna take a
Hmm.
little minute. And then they're trying to build Ortiz in the meantime. But the thing about it is, Look, the boxing community, we not stupid. Y'all been building up this fight too much. People gonna be pissed off about this.
Yeah, but most people know that it's not likely to happen, right?
I mean,
Because
yeah.
number one, Boots, if he's already the WBA interim champion, so that puts him in line with Sebastian Fedora already, right? Being a WBC interim champion puts him in line with him. Okay, you got Boots, you know what I'm saying? He should be in line to fight the WBA champion, right? Abbas
Mm-hmm. A
Barrero.
bow or
So
something.
Yeah, so that's who Boots and well, I think Barrero and what's his name Xander are fighting, right? So he could be
Abbas,
unified.
yeah. Abbas and
He
Xander
could
are
be
fighting now.
so it would make sense for him to get ahead of Virgil, go ahead and beat whoever comes the winner and get unified out of that fight, Xander and Barrero. And if he fights the winner out of that, he'll be a unified champion. You know what I'm saying? So then he'll be waiting for Vergil Ortiz because those are the two weakest champion at 154. And I think he has a better chance of facing those guys. And then if Boots go ahead and fight Sebastian Fedora, if he's able to get out of that fight, you know what I'm saying, and get the WBC championship, all you have left is Backroom. And then you have Boots, who's the unified champion. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a few more years before they make those fights. So you know what I'm saying. So it's an ugly game the way they move in boxing, but I already see how it's going. I already see how it's getting down right now. It's going to be dirty, but nobody really is in a hurry to fight Boots. You know what I'm saying. Boots is too dangerous. You know what I'm saying. He's a dangerous dude, even though he still need to prove himself. But everybody see how that boy be throwing them things. They see how Boots be throwing them things. That boy is not a joke. The reflexes, you know what I'm saying? The combination punching, the power, you know what I'm saying? And he's big, still big for 154. He's still a big 154 pounder. So yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
I see everything you're saying. I totally do, but it's just, what is
yeah.
this going to be? Another year, boots out the ring?
No, no, I think he's gonna get the winner out of Xander and Barrero. I think he's gonna get the winner out of that. I think they're gonna stay away from Backroom.
When is that
I
fight,
think
though?
Well, I don't know exactly. I think they just ordered that fight. So
Yeah,
I
so that's
think that
probably not going to be till this, what?
God damn, you just want to see everybody then fight at one goddamn month. You just want to see everybody
No,
get it
not
on.
everybody fighting 1 month. I'm just saying, I want to see Boots fight soon. I don't want to wait forever to see him fight again. That's why I was hoping that this Vergil Ortiz fight was going to be next. But, I mean, yeah, I pretty much knew that wasn't going to happen anyway.
Hmm. Because
But I
it's
don't
too
know, but
good
I
to be
didn't
true.
know that Vergil was this much of a duck, though.
Who said who much of it? Who's a duck? To my Virgil.
Yeah, man. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was this much of a duck. I didn't know that.
but think about it. If you got people trying to build you and they're trying to put millions of dollars in you, you're not going to take the big risk right off the top when you got fights that you can win, right? You
10
know what I'm saying? You
million?
got to
No
look at it.
way.
That's what's going on.
That's
You know, Golden
ridiculous.
Golden Boy don't have a whole lot of stable, so they got to protect with what they got. They can't afford for Virgil to go out there and lose. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're trying to fight. That's why I'm suspicious about this Errol Spence Jr. fight. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
because that is a big fight, and I can see. I mean, because that's the one everyone's gonna be okay with. Oh, you duck boots, but you fight spits though. So it's
Man,
clever. I like that.
it's boxing is ugly. It's
It's very
corrupt.
clever, but I swear Spence better go
Yeah.
in there and whoop his ass. I swear he better go in there. He better not go in there and lay down.
They talking about some of you guys don't deserve a Virgil fight after. See that's that bullshit right there. See, people be talking about what you deserve and all this stuff here. Virgil is not a champion, bro.
That's what Virgil's thinking, though. That's what he's thinking.
Well, well, I take that back because they do consider when you get an interim title that you are a champion.
And
You
you
know,
said
it's
it
bull.
earlier. You was talking about who all the people that Virgil fought and how Boots hasn't fought nobody, and that's what they're thinking. But the thing about it is, if you can beat Boots, then just fight him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what's a different road that
Because you don't
Boots
have a
can go now.
belt. So you can fight him. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like
Well, what he needs to do is
he's
fight
so much.
somebody who he
What?
needs to fight. He needs to fight Madronov if he don't want to face Backrun. You know
Okay,
what I'm
yes.
saying?
I would
He need to
love to
fight
see Boots and Madrimov.
right. He need to
I
fight
would love to
Madrimov.
see Boots and Madrimov. But you
Right.
know,
He
Eddie
need to.
already said he's not putting people in his stable against each other. So,
So,
yeah,
or
just
he needs to fight. He needs to fight Bokachuk. But then people, they'll have two fighters that they, you know, what I'm saying, that already fought Vergil Ortiz. You know, what I'm saying, because they're already saying that Vergil Ortiz beat Madronov better than Crawford. So they're gonna do the same thing if Jerron Bucenis fight those two guys. You know, if he goes in there, he wipes them out in a couple of rounds. They're gonna be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Vergil Ortiz is scared of Boots. You know what I'm saying? So that fight is just gonna
mhm.
build just a little bit more, and then Boots go ahead and fight the winner out of Albus Barrero and Xander, and become a unified champion. That's going to put even more pressure on Vergil Ortiz to make that fight.
Oh, I
It's
don't.
going.
Yeah, yeah. Well, somebody that said in the chat said no. The next fight is Ortiz versus Boots. They both said yes, but apparently, Ortiz has come out asking for 10 million. So we don't know if that's going to happen.
No, I think you're gonna fight Spence. I really do. I think you're gonna fight Spence. He says no. The next fight is what's going on, Johnny Allison? What's happening? He don't know what the hell. He said they both said it's next. Okay. I mean, I don't know what EJ doing in the picture. Maybe he's just trying to, show his face and let everybody know that, he's coming back or whatever. But he do have a personal relationship with Vergil Ortiz. So if anybody could get that fight, you best believe that fight can happen because they got a personal relationship. He can call him on the phone and make that fight happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like he did with Bud. You know what I'm saying? EJ calling you directly. You know what I'm saying? He's calling directly. He says Madrov ain't no fucking contender. He said y'all just bullying this nigga. No, I just want to see. I just want to see Jerron Bucenis get a name, and I'll be happy for him because I know he's going to perform well. And I just think as long as he's active, I think he'll have a good chance of unifying and getting a couple of belts and stuff. So I just don't want him to get stagnant. You know, what I'm saying trying to get certain fights and waste his time because he's 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's in his prime, so he needs to be fighting, what I'm saying, he more regularly, right? He says, seeing Ironheart says you can keep your bad weather. He says crazy here as well. Yeah, I just came from damn Chicago. It's snowing like hell up there. He says, said Booth fans are scared of Vergil, just like Booth was. Said he was all nervous in front of Vergil. He stutters anyway. He's a stutterer. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
always stutters.
Yeah, he's a stutterer. He says Vergil is a monster. Yeah, that's a goddamn setup fight. He says
Yeah.
only thing is who is yeah. See, and that's another thing, Jay Smith. That's another thing. Now, I was looking at Ronnie Shield last night, and all his fighters suck. All his fighters, all them fighters he had, they didn't look like they didn't even look like professional boxers. I said, is that his stable? I was like, oh my God, bro. That must be the bottom of his stable because they all look like crap out there, man. I was like, look at Ronnie Shield. I said, man, where is the fundamentals, bro? Fundamentals are trash. He says, EJ said, just don't said EJ, we just don't know. Same with Charlie. Exactly. Which is why it would be a good idea for them to fight each other. He said, Vergil stopped Boots. He said, in like five, like Rick Glazier said, by brutal stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Man, you see this man fight one setup fight. You know what I'm saying? And y'all think he the shit. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm against Vergil, because I do like Vergil. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see him, fight, a real fight. And I know he's a beast. So Vergil has been knocked down twice in the same fight. Do we know if he has a solid chin?
That's a good question. That's a good point.
Well, they say, I mean, if you look at that fight, you could make an argument that he lost it.
Yeah, and we
You could
don't
make
know
a
his chin, but he wanna go and fight Spence with 2 years off. I mean, I don't know. We gonna see what
I
happens
just
with
think
that.
I just can see it. I can see Spence. I don't think Spence want. I mean, if he wanted to come back to 154, I
He
think he
don't
would have
want to
came back.
fight Boots though, who could probably get to that chin.
I don't
He
think
wanna go
I
fight
don't think
Spence.
Spence has a weak chin. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Vergil. I said Spence, he's just older, man. He squeezing down to,
I'm
he's
just
a
saying he
natural.
has a better chance with Spence than Boots. Way better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's a young dude. He's a phenom. The boy is athletic as a motherfucker. He says, I'm telling y'all, he says Beckham is the best next fight for Boots to take out of the most avoided fighter and get a strap elevates Boots matchmaking negotiations. Yeah. I mean, I agree because
I
right
would
now
love for him
nobody
to fight Bachram.
well, right now Beckham is looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Eric Lubin was supposed to fight Beckham and he fell out of those negotiations because he didn't like so I think Backram had some issues with what's the MVP? Who is over here? MVP? I think it's I forgot. No, main event. I think main event is he works with main events and they money wasn't together like a Golden Boy. So he went with the Golden Boy. Of course, Vergil Ortiz is a more prominent fighter, so he went with that fight. And I think it was like 10 days into the first bid that he let him know that he wasn't trying to fight Backram, and he switched over to fighting Vergil Ortiz. So he's been having a lot of bad luck making fights.
But
Backram.
you see, Bachram said he was ready when Boots, did his call out after his fight with Lima.
Yeah, but Backram really, I mean, he's got a belt. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be the perfect fight for Boots. For especially right now, that would put a nice name on his list. But for some reason, Matchroom don't want to pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying on that fight. I don't think Backram got a fight right now. I don't think so. Boots don't have a fight. They should be in negotiations right now. Tell you the truth. But I don't know why Boots ain't going in that direction. But that's an open avenue for him. But Backram it ain't an easy fight. So I
No, it's
think
not.
that's not an easy fight. That wood chopper is strong. That motherfucker look like Drago. He looked like a little Arthur Beterbiev. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why all those Russian fighters look like Arthur Beterbiev. They look like clones. He said it makes why he ducked them all alone. And I don't know what you're talking about, but boxing truth. I don't. Let me see. Let me go up. Let me see. He says excuses. Boy was never studying. Oh, you talking about Boots? He says. He said if we get that Boots. He said if we get that same Boots that dismantled Staniota, said we have the best fight in boxing. He said I boxed in boxing today, in my opinion. He says Johnny says he says pool B and be crying. It was over in 2 rounds last night. Man, I just didn't believe that shit, bro. I didn't believe the script that was wrote. I just thought shit was fake. Um, Lubin is a better fighter than that. You know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
was amateur hour. Um, you can't convince me. He just went into the high guard for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Without spinning off them ropes. He wasn't throwing no heat like that. And I was telling you in the live stream the other day that that um Vergil needs to be set and he start teeing off on you when you get on the ropes. And he don't tee off on you right away. So you have time to escape. And Erickson, he's a very experienced guy. And he uses those ropes very well. So you can't tell me that he went up there like a crash test dummy and went into the high guard, knowing he can't see where the shot's coming from in the high guard. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all know better than this shit. Y'all know better than this shit. Come on, man. That shit was for Gazy. That shit was for Gazy all day, man. I was pissed off with Eric Lubin. I said,
Yeah,
and
me
then
too.
then the way he tried to sell the fight, the way he tried to come in and what I'm saying, he all hype and shit, knowing
Yeah.
that he finna get a goddamn payday, you bastard. You know what I'm saying? I
That was
saw,
weird though. His ring walk was weird anyway.
yeah, and then what the hell was he wearing?
I know.
You know,
Why did he do that? It was so
he come in
weird.
there with the like he finna come in there like, and he really sold that shit like he was
Let me tell you, when I saw
trolling.
that, I was concerned. I was like, is he taking this seriously?
Well, that's the shit that Floyd Mayweather does, when he fight Mexicans and stuff, and like he did with
Oh
Canelo, and
yeah, Floyd.
what I'm saying, all that bullshit. So, but I'm like,
But it
bro,
was just
you
like
ain't
it didn't make sense for him to do it though.
right. And I said, bro, you ain't even you ain't on it. You didn't look that good your last fight, bro. You ain't on that level. Nobody knows who you are. They probably think you are Mexican. You know what I'm saying? It's like these people don't know you like that. So why are you coming in here clowning? You know what I'm saying? Wearing the metro, what they call it? I can't even say it. Mechiala, what they call them Mexican musicians,
Mm.
trios, what they call them? Machiati,
Hold on, it's what is it?
Machiati,
Mariachi. Mariachi.
mariachi. Right. I was like, bro, why are you clowning like that? You ain't even on that. People don't know you. You rebuilding your brand. It's like, stop clowning. But if
But
you
that's
look
why
at,
I'm saying that's what made me think it was even more of a setup because that was the first thing I thought when I saw him come out. I was like, is he taking this seriously? When I first saw him hitting the pads in it, I was like, what is he wearing? And then he came
yeah,
out like that. I was like, what is this?
look
And then
like
it
he was.
ended the way it ended. And I was like, okay, that was completely, he took
I
a
mean, look like,
dive, yo. He went
yeah.
out like a sucker. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
walking out like he coming out of damn Clint Eastwood Western spaghetti, one of them spaghetti westerns and shit. I
I
was like,
don't
man,
know
you
what
need,
the hell that was. He looked like, I don't know what that was. It wasn't done tasteful at all.
and then it didn't even go over well. Nobody
It
gave a
didn't
shit.
even match the song he was playing.
Well, nobody even cared though. His hat fell off when he went in. The shit wasn't smooth. It was just like, bruh. We should have knew right then he was on some bullshit, you know. And then the whole interview, the whole vibe was just flat. The way Vergil Ortiz was moving, he was moving like he wasn't even concerned. He wasn't nervous. He was calm, like he knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't breathing hard. He was just cooling. He was just like, nah, nigga, no,
Yeah, man.
no, no. Y'all can't convince me, bro, that the fix wasn't in, bro. I mean, I said he's way too calm. And so even when they matched up in the center of the ring, man, Virgil was so damn. He was like, man, let's go ahead and get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was a farce. It was a farce. I'm just telling you, man. Y'all better listen. Y'all better start listening to full counter boxing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won't be fooled and bamboozled. Yes, sir. And Johnny, you believe in this bullshit, man. Yeah, y'all really believe he just went out there and whacked out Erickson Lubin in 2 rounds? Come on, bro, stop. They really believe that shit. It's like y'all seen this man fight his whole
I
entire
mean,
career.
if it ended differently, I mean, there's a way that that could happen, but it just to me it wasn't believable. Just the way he
Well,
was
like I
fighting.
said, if it would have went maybe 5 rounds and he kind of warmed down and saying something like that. But shit, that the way that fight went, man, this is
Like you
that,
see how Kid Austin beat Tarver? Like that's believable.
right,
That didn't look fixed at all. He got that
right.
done in 1 round. But you see what I'm saying? Like it's a way you do things, and someone's inching up to the ropes and not fighting like they usually fight. It's I don't know. It looks suspicious.
That's what I'm trying to tell them, man. They know that shit too. You know what I'm saying? That shit look highly suspicious. You know what I'm saying? But I can see that, for some reason, boxing just they want to have a Mexican champion. And maybe it's because of that Canelo that
I mean, it's
Canelo
the
deal.
machine. It's the machine, and it's the fact that
Right.
their influence in boxing, their money. They contribute a lot of
Yeah.
money to boxing.
Yeah, because
But
Mexicans support their fighters. Black people are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We don't support our fighters the way
I mean,
Mexicans,
we support,
n- n-
but
not like
Mexicans.
Mexicans.
I mean, we're more picky with who we support,
I think
and
it was fixed,
we
Johnny.
give each other a hard time. We do. They don't give each other nowhere near much of a hard time as we give our fighters. Nowhere
But
near.
we always,
They cover for their fighters.
but we always fair though, Chastity. We always try to be fair. Other Mexicans like I'm
No,
going
we
with the
are not
Mexican blood.
fair. We are
No,
not
I'm talking
fair.
about. When it comes to our fighters. You know what I'm saying? We'll go with David Benavidez. You
I
know what
mean,
I'm
we're
saying?
unfair with fighters too, though, because there's definitely fighters that have not gotten opportunities that should have. You know what I'm saying? So it's I
we
wouldn't say
hard we're
fair.
harder on we're harder on our fighters, right? You know what I'm saying? Then the Mexicans, they don't care. They support their fighters no matter what. Even though Canelo ducked David Benavidez, they knew he was ducking that dude. They still supported Canelo as the face of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Even when he fought Rocky Fielding, you know what I'm saying? They tell me, oh, well, what has David did to be able to fight Canelo? He did more than Rocky Fielding. He did more than Jaime Magia. You know what I'm saying? He did more than, the rest of them dudes that he fought, these European
I
tour
mean,
he
they
went on.
want. Yeah, I mean, people definitely wanted him to fight Benavidez, but this Canelo. Whoever is at the top is who they're going to support. Whoever's on their way to the top. Like, look at what happened after Crawford beat Canelo. They was calling for Benavidez. They was crying for Benavidez to come and fight Crawford. So
So,
it's
so what?
just they
No,
want.
so what I'm telling you is that's what they're trying to do with Vergil Ortiz. They're trying to put him in that bubble. They're trying to build that bubble around him so people could say, oh, you don't deserve a fight with Vergil Ortiz. You haven't done anything, right? You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to build him up, you know what I'm saying, by putting him in a couple of good fights here, you know what I'm saying, hoping that he gets a belt, you know what I'm saying, maybe beat Fundora, maybe beat, because that's who he's in line to fight.
I mean,
That's gonna,
it's also just I mean, also in boxing, like the black fighters are the dominant fighters. They are the good fighters, and just when you're naturally like just that good at boxing, you're always gonna go through more crap with it. Like,
yeah, but they don't. But people, they don't want black fighters to be the top fighters.
yeah, I
That's why they
know.
put.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. And
And
War talks about that. He talks about how they downplay, the saying black fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? They downplayed him. They downplayed Roy Jones Jr. as much as they could.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Shit. It says Roy got KO. You
yeah,
see,
man.
they doing the Crawford. They trying to say Crawford fight was boring, that he ran. I say,
What
man, I
fight?
cannot.
What fight?
I said that's what they're saying about the Canelo fight with Crawford.
Oh, please.
They trying.
I was there. I heard them in the audience. They was just heartbroken. Trust me, it was like The Walking Dead after that thing. Nobody was
No, but
talking.
this is like the Max Kellermans. This is like the writers. You know what I'm saying? They trying to put
I mean, they can
narrative.
try and hate on that fight if they want to. They can't take nothing from Crawford from that fight. They really can't. They
Man,
can't.
did you see Roy Jones Jr. fight out there? I was like, oh my God. I was like, this shit here is ugly. Did you see that dude Roy Jones
What?
Jr. fight out there? I forgot his name. He looked like he was foreign or something. He did. I don't even think. Did he get a punch in? Did he get a punch in? He was out there trying to fight like Roy.
Who you
Was it
talking
Steve?
about?
Was it Stevens? Well, no, not Stevens. What was that guy name? I can't remember. He had the red shorts on. Did you watch the prelims?
Yeah, I did, but um, I barely remember them to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I watched all that shit, man. I was
That the
so
fight. I mean, I
pissed.
was in the building, but the fight kind of stole the show. I don't remember much else but the fight.
Okay. Well, Roy, man, his fighter looks like garbage. You know what I'm saying? He was in there looking crazy, man. He says Crawford doesn't want Benavidez. Said just ask, but well, yeah. But I don't think a lot of people want to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because
I wanted to see it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it too, but I don't think the
I
public
wouldn't
is
mind
calling
seeing
for
it
it.
with him coming back down to 168. But a lot of people do not want to see that fight. A lot of people was actually mad about that. But I was one of the rare people that was like, I think that's a big fight. That's a huge fight. But Bud would have got a astronomical payday for that fight.
Mm-hmm. Said
I
him
mean, huge.
Lubin's
He
top.
clearly could have
Talking
got
about
100 million
Top
for that
five.
fight.
That Pat says EJ need to ride his ass into the sunset. I believe he gonna sell that Dallas Crown. You know what I'm saying? He gonna sell that Dallas Crown, you know what I'm saying? 15 mil, goddamn it. Then he'll go home. He says, I missed that Amari fight pool. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah. He says, Vergil style of fighting don't last long. Say that's that Texas shit, man. That Texas style, that hard hitting Texas style. Say he hit and get hit a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he young though. You know what I'm saying? Vergil is what, 27 years old? So he's right in the middle of his prime. So, he can go hard for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna definitely get banged up at 154. And I think that Bokuchep fight kind of exposed that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because your punch resistance go down after every fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have a war. You know what I'm saying? And that Boca fight was a war. You know what I'm saying? So if you have too
Mm-hmm.
many of those, if you have too many of those kind of fights, he's gonna get worn down, just like EJ got worn down at 147. You know what I'm saying? Because he went to every champion to get a belt. You know what I'm saying? So if he's gonna do his thing, he better do it right now while he's in his prime. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that Fundora fight is gonna be hellacious for Vergil Ortiz Jr. He says Lubin was was top was top at 154. Yeah, I mean he was at one point in time. He's 30 years
Yeah,
old.
not recently.
Yeah, yeah, at yeah,
But
yeah. I mean that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Virgil ain't that type of dude that's just gonna knock your ass out like that. Especially a fighter like um Erickson, right? Erickson Lubin is way smarter than that, y'all. And y'all, all of y'all are boxing aficionados. It ain't nobody here casual. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all see that. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all saw that and y'all had to be suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to be suspicious. That sound like Dr. Umar on this. Don't you
say
find that
everything three
suspicious?
times.
Don't you find that suspicious? But yeah,
It
but
was
yeah, man, I was just
definitely suspicious, man. It was very suspicious.
man, I've been rocking with this thing all day long. I said, man, I'm just thinking about the fight, and I had to go back and watch the fight. I was like, no, 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 nigga,
So you even watched it.
no,
See, I didn't even watch it twice. So you watched it twice and you still feel like that.
right. I was like, no, nigga. I said, I knew, but I know how boxing fans are. They don't want to believe that there's a corrupt side to it, right? But the more you think about it, you know what I'm saying, it's more pragmatic, you know what I'm saying, to build a fighter than put him in a dangerous than to put him in a dangerous fight. You know what I'm saying? You want a
Josh,
sure thing.
Josh, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say Erickson is an elite
Oh,
black fighter.
hold on, Joe. Now, see, this is my thing. Let me tell you something. I'm a Vergil Ortiz Jr. fan, but when y'all come out with this bullshit about Mexicans and blacks, come on, bro. What's the record? What is the don't have me go on my shit. You know what I'm saying with that Mexican bullshit. You just saw
Lulu
Crawford
was
beat the
not
fuck.
elite.
You just saw Crawford beat the shit out of your number one face of boxing. But then you want to tear him down after that, right? You know what I'm saying? How many times you got Mexican? We got Mayweather was the Mexican destroyer. He destroyed Canelo ass too. Don't start that shit. Come on now.
We never
Don't
thought
start
Lubin
that
was
Mexican
elite.
black shit because y'all are down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are down when it comes to black fighters. Don't start that shit. I got the whole history. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Don't start that
God.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Come up in here. But I am a Vergil Ortiz Jr. fan. I just hate when these race fans start coming in here with that bullshit. He said,
Oh, they're
Josh,
out
what?
there.
He said, I mean, come on now, stop. Stop the bullshit. As soon as they get a victory, ooh, the Mexican beat the black guy. He's like, God
But
damn it. You
that's
need,
why that's why
yeah,
they out
I'm
there. They
happy
are
as a
so happy
motherfucker. You
about
know what
this
I'm saying?
right
Viva
now.
Mexico, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
They're
shit.
That's why I'm
It's
mad
like,
at
yeah,
Lubin because I'm
finally. It's
like,
like, finally, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn. It's like, it says,
that's
Josh,
why I'm mad at Lubin though, because I'm like, Lubin, I mean, look, if Virgil beats him, but that was not,
I'm gonna
that
tell
was,
you, I'm glad Virgin beat him, but I just wish it was more. I just
yeah,
wish it was more of a skill type of situation, not that because for one, he looked like he was shot. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It's like that shit was just too easy. Virgil ain't like that, like that. You know what I'm saying? He's never just went out there and blowed somebody out, especially a fighter of Erickson Lubin caliber. Stop. Stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, I don't even believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that
I
shit at
mean,
all.
I can't believe it when you see somebody inching up to the ropes and wanting to be on the, like, why would you even want to be on the ropes
Mm-hmm.
if you're not going to do something?
Oh
I don't
shit.
know.
Oh, so you in here caping for the Mexicans to beat up all the black fighters and stuff? Is that what it is? Bro, we got so many victories over y'all, it don't even fucking matter. I mean, it's something like 1,000 to 80. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Stop the bullshit, bro. Just stop. Let me go ahead and kick him up out
I
of here
mean,
because he,
nobody. The thing about it is,
you know what I'm saying? Let's get his ass up out of here because that's ridiculous. It's like y'all gonna be mad for the rest of y'all life.
oh, and please, he's being nice too. Trust me, there's worse things said.
It says Lubin wasn't that said yeah. I mean I know it's like come on bro. It's like soon as they get a damn victory over a black guy they fucking elated, right? You know what I'm saying? And then they almost shitted in their clothes when they thought Canelo was
Oh,
gonna fight.
trust me. Let me tell you, it was a beautiful thing being at that fight and seeing just the turn of emotions. It was the most liberating thing I've ever experienced to see people so confident and just to see it wane out every single round and then to see them leave in tears leave. I mean, it was the Walking Dead out there. My hotel was like 5 minutes down the
Yeah,
block, so most people were staying in the surrounding hotel, so we were like a mass walking out of there. It was like a herd of thousands of people walking down the street and it was just silence. Okay, because it was more Latinos there than black people. It was silence.
man. Listen,
But
listen to
I
this.
was making noise.
Listen to this. Listen to this. He talking about some saying here. Talking about we got 14 Mexican champions. Yeah, yeah. At 98 pounds, you got Mexican champions at 98 pounds, 110 pounds. You know what I'm saying? 118 pounds. It's like nobody. Do people even watch boxing at on that level? It's like we talking about grown men that's boxing. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the glamour divisions. Nobody really, what I'm saying, casuals, none of them. Nobody watches the 112 pounds. The only people that's probably interesting is Bam down there.
Yeah, that's
Y'all have to
it.
watch those. Y'all have to
Anyway,
watch those Tic Tac divisions and shit to have. Because nobody's that small. You know what I'm saying? Most kids that are 12 that are black are already 115 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really gives a shit. You know what I'm saying about the 112-pound division. So fuck them little niggas. Okay. Don't let me get started on. Let me get these little race fans up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me get these little race fans because they'll get me banned and shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll get me banned and shit with that old Mexican versus black boo. And you know what? The crazy thing is I love Mexican fighters. You know what I'm saying? I love the way they fight.
Well, that's
One
because
of
it's
my
not
favorite.
about race with us. It's
Right.
not about
I
race. It's
like
really
you
about
know who my
boxing skill with us, but with them it isn't.
Marquez Marquez was one of my favorite fighters in Barrero and Eric Morales, man. I'm talking about I used to love those battles, bro. Um, I mean, and then when you put Manny Pacquiao in, man, that was one of the best eras of boxing. Cause them boys used to fight each other, and I don't think we'll ever see another, golden age like that. Um, but you always had these race fans that come in here and try to, cause division. But shit, you know what I'm saying? They bad boys, you know what I'm saying? But soon as they knock out a black fighter, they want to make it known that he fought knocked out a black fighter. Anybody can if you're good, anybody can get knocked out. And I like Vergil Ortiz Jr. because he's humble. You know what I'm saying? He's straight up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no gloating with him. He's a real professional. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing bad to say, but I do think that this was fixed. He says, these guys are trying to race, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't you know me, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching boxing for 40 years, so it's like they could say all kind of bullshit, but I'm like, bro, I've seen Salvador Sanchez fight, you know what I'm saying? So, I was a young kid, but you know what I'm saying, that's probably one of their best fighters that they can put maybe on a Mayweather type of situation. Even though he died at the age of 23, he died early. But that
Mm.
was one of the greatest fighters. So Roberto Duran, well, he wasn't Mexican, but Hispanic. So I know they people, but a lot of them don't even know what the fuck they be talking about. So it says now you guys know the
Mhm.
truth. You're trying to block people's uh block people saying like boots all scared. So I just don't be wanting to go in. I
He
don't
said,
be wanting
"Not
to raise my
wait, know
blood
the truth
pressure.
about what?"
You said I just don't be wanting to raise my blood pressure and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I better cuss these
Yo, this is
motherfuckers out.
so crazy, yo. Like Lubin, oh Lord, today.
Yeah, you know what? All things you right. You start talking about that damn Canelo fight, them motherfuckers be
Oh yeah,
hurt.
they mad about that.
Oh my God, man. Canelo was like Superman to these guys. You know, it's like he was like, I mean, he was an icon, you know what I'm saying? He really meant a lot to him. But if you look at the legends like Marquez, you know what I'm saying? You look at Eric Morales, they don't look at Canelo like that. They don't think much of Canelo. They think he's a cherry picker, right?
Yeah.
You could look at your own Mexican legends, right? They don't think a lot of Canelo. They don't think he's yeah. And then when he was supposed to be passed the torch when he fought Mayweather, a little 36-year-old Mayweather, he got cooked. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Mayweather, he didn't even the torch didn't even pass to him. He got his ass whipped. So how you become the face of boxing when you get your ass whipped from the beginning?
I
So
mean,
you know,
yeah,
and
the
he
same reason you win fights by getting knocked down twice. Like it's just, but
right,
but the thing about it is that I don't like is that those things are not acknowledged. People want to talk about snack and all of this. Like talk about the PEDs. How about
right. The
that?
P, yeah, and
Like
then you look at
that's what
Ryan,
I don't
look
like.
at
It's like
Ryan
y'all don't want to
Garcia,
talk about y'all misfortunes, but y'all want to bring up every little thing and make up
right?
stuff. Make up stuff.
And look at Ryan Garcia. He just got busted for PEDs. Now he about to fight for a damn championship. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Above everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when you Mexican, they're gonna really get behind you and build you up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you don't fall. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, Vergil Ortiz, he got dropped twice. It's like that shit didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Loma Chico fought Gary Russell. He got knocked down in that fight. He got knocked down in that fight.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
just
they
yeah.
didn't even they didn't even count that shit. They act like that shit never happened.
Yeah, and
It's
this is
like
what I'm saying. Like, but in our community, we want to bring up every little thing. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about these clear injustices. I mean, clear injustices with these PEDs, people getting knocked down, people still winning fights. Somebody else can do the littlest thing, get dropped, semi wobbled, and it's like all
he
over the
told, he
place,
told me
over
something.
and over again.
He told me something. You trying to tell me something you can't change the fact that he said 14 titles. You lucky to have 14 titles, bro. It's just right now boxing is just it's a
But
weak
what does he
era of
mean? How many
boxing.
black champions do we have? Like if
I mean,
we go through
he's
history.
probably if you count from it, all this shit is under 130. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, stop. All this shit is under 130. Shit that people don't even watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like they lucky.
I
That's
mean, do we
where
even
that's
have black fighters down there?
shit. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what
It's
I'm
like,
saying.
bro,
If we had black
that's
fighters
what
down there, they wouldn't have those titles. So y'all should be thankful.
I'm trying to tell you, goddamn it. No, we would have to go to middle school. We had to go to middle school and shit to get them guys to go fight them dudes. You know what I'm saying? You have to go to middle school because that's probably when you're about 115. No, probably elementary, tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? That they be that small. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Let me stop. Cause don't get me the clown and this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'll go there. He says, yes, Jerry. He says they're delusional and mad. Said we run, but of course. You know what I'm saying? But let's not make this thing a race thing. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
because that's
You
not
know.
even my. I mean, look, it is what it is, though. It's there. It's there. We can't act like it's not there.
But boxing has always been like that, especially back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
we have
saw when
to. We can't. You can't look away, but too much because when people are getting robbed and people are getting, stuff is
right,
happening. It has to be acknowledged. I'm
right.
sorry, it does because then we're letting the problem persist.
Well, I don't know what you're saying on humble server. You said Eric took a dive as well. He says took the Canahan payout and man, I don't want to go down that route, but man, I do believe a lot of shit, bro. I think when it comes to big money and you talking about generational wealth and stuff like that, I think these guys will take the dive, bro. We talking about the big money. We talking about 20 million, talking about $30 million. I don't know how much it would cost to pay somebody off, you know what I'm saying, to take a dive. But if you're not gonna make that money again, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
it's probably
that's
different for
like
different people.
right. But it's life changing money though. It's life
I mean,
changing money.
or it's just the money that you need for the way out to secure yourself. Because when you're talking millions, even if it's 1 or 2 million, that you can still do a lot with that. Even if it's 3, 4 million. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot can be
But
done with
shit,
that.
they getting way
Investments can
more
be
money.
made, and Earl still got. Even just thinking about Earl, like think about it. Earl still got money. It's not like he's
Yeah.
broke. I'm sure he
Well,
still
he's a
has
low
money.
key. He's a low key dude. He's not trying to, he ain't a real flashy guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he
He's a
low
real
key
cut.
now. He was
Yeah.
not always like
Well,
that.
I mean, but look how young he was. You know what I'm saying? Like he was in Dallas, and you know how Dallas is. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Dallas. Yeah. And then he round what's that boy, Young Beezy, Yellow Beezy, and he had Mo 3. He's coming
Yeah,
up
that
out of
was
that little
wild though. That
generation.
was too much.
Right. So he's in his corner, the Yellow Beezy boy, and he's a rapper, and he's trying to keep up with him, and you know what I'm saying, and drinking and
Like
going
a
to
drill
parties.
rapper, right? Wasn't he like a drill rapper?
No, I don't think he might be. I don't
Yeah,
even.
I think he is a drill rapper, if I'm not mistaken. I don't
Well, I
know.
know him and Mo 3 was like, going at it or some shit. Him and Mo 3 was enemies or something. And this is a bunch of mess. Them young guys who won't pull their damn pants up on off their ass. He says, Crawford offered us Spence 25 million. I said that money was coming from Kinahan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was the Turk. I thought he was yeah, I
Mm,
guess you're right.
not yet, but Turk. I think Bud had Turk in his back pocket,
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that was a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
but
That
I don't
that was
think that Al Heyman would have went for that. Not back then.
no, no, no. That's he definitely told him that he wasn't dealing with him because of the Kinahan thing and stuff. But that's why Bud really wanted to get things on his term. You know, because he wanted that 25 mil. You know what I'm saying? So, but it worked out for him. It worked out for
Mm-hmm.
Bud. You know, and so
That's
I
a
ain't mad at him.
good
I just wish. One thing I do wish is that these guys fight. When they're most healthy in their primes. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait to the end, what I'm saying, when you're not focused and you
And
got
that's why people
kids.
want the Virgil and Boots fight now, because they're both, in their prime. They're both pretty much on
Right.
the
Well,
same
you got
level.
one.
I mean, yeah, Virgil does have better opposition, but Boots is going to come with the fire. So it's like it kind of evens it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's going on,
Like,
2 cents?
What up? What up? What up? Had to get a phone call real
Nate's
quick.
back. Yes. What up? What up?
Mm.
But yeah, that's really why people want that fight is because I mean, I get it. If you fight Earl Spence, it's a quote unquote big money fight. It's a name and all that other stuff. But people want to see two fighters fight in their prime. That's all people keep
Yeah.
crying about. Like, that's really, we all know Earl is not in his prime. Like, come on, man. You
Yeah,
talking about that's your
exactly.
dream fight. That's your dream fight now, still, right now? That's your dream fight when we don't know if Earl can even still be competitive?
And we got this lion over here. Like, it's like if we want to take a lion, just go ahead
Well,
and fight
it's
Boots.
it's his dream fight because EJ is the king of Dallas, and it'll be a fight for it's kind of like it's a legacy thing. It's a Texas thing, so he'll be passing on the legacy to Vergil Ortiz if he could beat him, right? So he knows that. So it's almost a rivalry, an in-house rivalry type thing. You know what I'm saying? So they can make big money together doing it like that. So I understand what he's talking about. And then they come up together, so it's a rivalry type thing. Same thing with Jamel Charlo. He's Houston, EJ's Dallas, so they got all that going on. So you know, and plus it's a lesser risk too. You know what I'm saying? Because he could withstand losing to EJ, but he can't withstand losing to Boots. You know
What
what I'm
you
saying? 'Cause EJ,
mean? You think he expected to beat Boots? Virgil wouldn't be the favorite in
no,
that fight.
no. Listen to what I'm saying. But if he loses the Boots, it's a legitimate loss. But see, EJ is already a legend. He's already a Hall of Famer. He lose to a Hall of Famer, it's no big deal. But if he loses the Boots, you see what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Boots
and
haven't even
Virtue's gonna be the favorite amongst Latinos. Like, that's who they're gonna be rooting for. And
right. I
some
mean, if
black
you
people
lose,
too, but
see
I mean, I
EJ,
feel like most people, black people, are gonna go with Boots, but
EJ,
black people
EJ
go
lost to
with Boots.
Bud. That's not a big deal because he lost to somebody who just beat Canelo. He just lost to the
He
best.
he lost to the
Right.
best fighter in the
Right.
universe.
Right. So, but if Virgil loses to Boots, it's gonna be a lick. It's gonna be hit him hard. So if he loses to EJ or if he loses to Charlo, it's not a big deal because that guy he was undisputed. EJ was a 3-time unified. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're more established. So it's a better risk. You know what I'm saying, to fight them than to lose. This is a Fundor. Fundor would beat him. He would beat him in 1 round KO. So I see already
Who will
that
be who in 1 round?
I see already it's going to be a lot of trolling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Vergil, I already see right now that when the Mexicans win one, oh my God, they go to all the black channels and shit and start trolling. I see that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see that right now. It's just like this shit is ridiculous, man.
I mean, look, I want to see it. I want to see
I
it
mean, we
because
might as well get over that Boots Virgil fight. We might as well just stop talking about it because for what? For
yeah,
what?
not to
Like
have a
obviously
second one.
Virgil got other plans. Boots was at the fight. Boots is like, hey, what's up? I'm here. Virgil talking about Spence. So let's just move on. Like there's no point in keep crying and snotting and crying and complaining about this. They not
Well,
about to make the fight.
I think that the Mexicans see that they got a star, and they're going to support Virgil just like they supported Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to put him over everybody, right? Any black fighter that he fights is going to be a big fight because now they think they
Yeah,
got them another star, but until he get in there with Boots and he gets his ass toe up, then they ain't gonna say shit. It's gonna be just like at the Canelo fight. They like, oh goddamn, another goddamn athletic black fighter done beat the shit out of one of our stars. You know what I'm saying? Just like Mayweather beat Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like,
Okay,
come
now
on.
I see. Yep, that's yeah. So yeah, yeah. So they gonna move him like Canelo, and then Boots will finish the job later, I guess.
If they allow it, I mean, if they allow it, I mean, because it was years before Canelo. I mean, did you see any good black fighters besides Danny Jacob? You know what I'm saying? Fight Canelo. They wouldn't
Well,
let
that's
nobody
true.
near.
Well, I
They
mean,
wouldn't
so
let
they just
nobody.
gonna.
Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, so they just gonna put him in there with like. So who is he gonna fight after? Because I don't know. I mean, do y'all think Spence and like who do y'all think Spence has a chance? Like, what do y'all think against Virgil? Because I'm just saying, he go in there, he beats Spence, then what?
I don't know what to think about Spence, to be honest with you. I gotta see him come back.
I know, and that's
Yeah,
the
but
thing. But
that's what I'm
Spence,
saying. Don't you think it's suspicious that he's fighting an active fighter? You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking a tune up and getting his
but he
rhythm
said he
going,
don't
you know
do
what I'm saying?
tune-ups. That was his thing. He always said
That
that.
didn't that get him in trouble before? He should have fought Thurman before he fought Bud. Bud got him a tune up in. When is he going to learn his lesson? And when is he going to get him a damn coach that's going to help him from overcommitting and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. He got a
He
lot of
not
shit to
gonna do
work
none
on.
of that. He gonna do what he been doing till he get his ass whooped so much he can't do it no more.
This shit
Period.
is sad. This shit is sad, man. Oh
But you
man.
gotta, as a fan of Earl, it is what like this how he is, right? Like he ain't never took no tuna. Why we expect for him to take one now?
That's what he
Yeah.
always
Like
said.
that ain't fair.
Well, I mean, I just want to see him do better. That's all. And
We all do.
you know what I'm saying? I just want
Well,
to see him
maybe
do
you're
better.
right. I mean, he has been training. He is in shape. So maybe he'll go in there and do.
That's what I'm talking about, Dark Kent. Some of Spence better off fighting Lubin. He better see. But the thing is, Lubin ain't gonna try to goddamn take a
Nah,
dive and
he
shit for
can't.
EJ.
He
He gonna
can't
try to
fight
fight the
Lubin
shit out of
now.
it. Well, Lubin gonna try to
I think
fight the
Earl would
shit
have
out of
beat
Spence.
Lubin. Come on now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would.
yeah. But you saw what
Can't
Danny
fight
Garcia
hell.
looked like at.
Ain't nobody gonna want to see that. Who wants to see Lubin and Spence? Nobody.
No, I mean, but he need a tune up though. Nobody want to see Usain Lima versus Boots. Nobody want to
But
see that.
after
But
this Lubin
I was
performance, I don't even think Spence will take that fight. I think Spence got too much pride for Lubin.
no. Spence trying to look for big money fights, man. He ain't trying
He
to,
ain't gonna
you
fight no
know.
damn Lubin.
No, hell no. He wouldn't. But it would be good work for him though. It would be good work for him just to get some rounds in. He
And
said
Charlo said they both suck.
He
Lubin
said.
and Virgil.
look at Johnny
He said that for real.
Allison.
When did
Tell
he
me he
say
stole a
that?
bag from his last coach. Tell me he stole a bag. Where he was giving Derek the
He didn't steal a bag from his
Wait,
last
two
coach. Y'all
cents.
be coming in here saying, "Oh
Two
shit,
cents.
stupid shit."
Charlo said that after the fight, or he said that
Yeah, he
like
said it
on
after the
camera?
fight. Yeah, go to I think Fight Hype and look at their shorts.
Okay. He said they
said
both
EJ
suck.
would
He said they both suck.
and shit out of Lubin.
Charlo, that's one
Mm.
thing though. I miss Charlo's trash talk, man. He need to get back in the ring. I don't care. I want Charlo and Spence. I don't care. That's the fight I want.
Oh,
Well,
them
I
two
mean,
of my favorite fighters. I don't really want to see them fight each other. Be honest with you.
That's gonna be a huge fight though. 2 cents. Like,
I mean, they can make it. I'm just saying, it's kind of like, ugh.
I know. I understand when you like both fighters, it is your stomach gonna be hurting a little bit, but it'll be an amazing fight. I will be in the building. I'm telling you, I will be there.
mm-mm.
I don't know if I'm going to
Yeah.
Vergil and Spence though. If you do that, I might just see that on TV. I
Nah,
don't
you
know.
gotta go to that one. That's gonna
I
be
don't know.
electricity
Man,
in the
I ain't
building.
Man,
trying to
but
be in there. I
not if
ain't
Spence
I
go in
ain't
there and do
trying to
something
be in there
stupid.
when
If Spence go
when
in
them
there and do
motherfuckers
something
get sad
stupid,
and then the fight stop breaking out and the chairs stop flying and motherfuckers start shooting and everything. I ain't trying to go to that shit. Mm-mm. They
but
are
you
too volatile.
are they?
Hell yeah. Don't you know how these boxing these boxing ring things get? You know what I'm saying? You
I
get the
mean, I've been
thugs
to
in there.
fights. I ain't never seen nothing like that happen. I don't know. Is that
Man,
how they do in
shit.
Texas?
Hell yeah. Shit. Mm-mm.
I mean,
When
I've
they get
seen fights
hyped.
break out. It definitely fights always break out in the audience, but I ain't never seen no
Man, you
chairs.
just seen Jamal get slapped.
Mm-mm.
You seen Jamel and was that Jamel and Jamal White fighting outside the fight? Like it's be a lot of
When?
crazy stuff going
Though,
on.
yeah, that's true. That's true. See, I've never been to a Charlo fight.
But see, people don't fight nowadays. They be shooting and stuff, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
And
it
they
was
never shoot they never shoot the right person. They always shoot you know what I'm saying, somebody ain't got nothing to do with it.
dang. So no, I've definitely been to. There's always a fight that breaks out in the audience, but it's never
Mm-hmm.
been anything crazy.
I had a fight break out in the middle of tank fight. That one fight.
Yeah, it was a look but even at the weigh-in in Vegas at the Bud Crawford Canelo, it was 3 fights that broke out in the audience during that whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. Security had to come in and literally remove people.
That was intense.
Yeah, they was so rowdy. They was fighting each other up in
Was
there.
that Bud, them emotional Bud fans out there fighting?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even us. It was the Latinos. They was throwing hands at each
One
other,
one
man.
thing about it, they do not like boots. The Mexicans do not like boots, boy.
They
They do
don't.
not they
What do
don't
you
like
mean?
boots.
Until he
It's
beat
not
Virgil
boots.
ass, then they gonna respect him.
Nah, they ain't gonna
That
respect him
they ain't
ever.
gonna
Not
they
long as
think
he
he a
going against
threat.
Virgil.
They do not like boots. It's a lot of black people don't like boots either. Shit.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
a lot of fans that don't. And I like, what has he done? Really, he hasn't done nothing. He
He's a
barely even
threat.
talked.
He's a they comparing him with
I
Bud
don't think people don't like
and you
Boots.
know
I think just they want to see Boots fight somebody. I think a lot of people think Boots is talented. They're
They
just
just say
tired of him
when they
losing.
say they want to see you fight somebody, that's they do that under the guise of they don't really like you and they want to
No,
hate
because
on you.
I feel like that. I want to see Boots fight somebody, and I do like his fighting style. I do like Boots, but I do want to see him get in there with a name. Like,
They gotta stop ducking them though.
I
What's your name
know,
was
I
again?
understand. No,
hmm
trust me, I get it. I get it. But I'm just saying, also, it's been a lot of other funny business too. But it's a lot of funny business on. I ain't just saying it's on Virgil's side.
I mean
But I
I
want to
just
see
don't
him fight. I do.
I don't
I want.
understand why they keep saying he's a hype job though. I'm like trying to rack my brain and they keep trying to make him a hype job. You know what I'm saying? It's
They're
like,
saying that
damn.
because they want to see him in there with a name. It's like, what are y'all hiding? Why hasn't he gotten in there yet? That's what people. That's the logical thought pattern. Is why isn't he in there yet?
But
But
then
to
my
me,
next question is, why do you think he hasn't been in there with these quote unquote names?
but it can't. It's not always that. Eddie Hearn. We have to listen to Eddie when he talks. He tells on himself all the time. Oh, I'm offering this. I'm giving them 24 hours to respond. Like who? What? That's not how you negotiate. He doesn't want to negotiate. He just wants to give a price, and he don't want to talk about other things that can happen in a
But
contract.
that's not on Boots though.
But it's still his promoter, and it's still a person handling his business, and that's still a part of his team. And Boots can say, "Look, this is what I want to do. You know, take some money out my purse so I can get this, and it's going to go from there to there once I get this fight." But Vergil said that he took pay cuts to get names.
So let me ask you a question. You a Bud fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how come when Bud didn't sign to Top Rank, and he didn't sign the PBC, he re-signed with Top Rank, and he wasn't able to get those fights, which we later found out that Bob Arum was blocking the fights because he sued Bob. Everybody was like, oh, everybody was ducking Crawford. Everybody was ducking Crawford. But when it comes to Boots, nobody is saying, oh, everybody ducking Boots.
Well,
Everybody ducking Boots. They blaming
because Bud
Boots.
was still getting championships, and Bud was still unifying while they was telling him he was on the other side of the street.
Bud didn't
So they was
unify
telling
nothing
him,
at 47.
but what do you said Bud didn't unify at 47? He unified at, what do you mean he didn't unify at 47?
He only had one belt till he fought Spence.
And he got the belt. Then wasn't Spence the champion?
Yeah, Spence
That
unified all the belts, but that's what I'm saying.
and
Like,
Bud
it's like
got
the
them off of
situations
him.
are similar.
No, because but Boots, the whole time they was telling Bud he was on the other side of the street, Bud was still accomplishing. Okay,
No, he
Boots,
wasn't. He only had that one belt at
but
47.
he was accomplished at other divisions.
That's true. That's true.
That's the point.
Let
Like
me
he was showing himself as an accomplished fighter and someone who wanted to fight, and he was calling him out. It wasn't like he wasn't
But would
trying
you
to make
agree
these
Boots was
fights.
ducked at 100, and then Boots unified the 47 division? Why nobody give him credit for that?
No, I mean he do get credit for that, but I mean, look, I mean he unified against
Yep, yep,
Stanionis.
yep.
I mean, look, it was a good fight, but Boots looked huge against Stanionis. It was a good fight, but we just want to see somebody in there that can, who can be. We want to see some even competition. That's why people want to see this Vergil Ortiz and Boots fight. We just want to see you in there with somebody that we don't, is not who. I mean, maybe Boots is going to watch him. He might. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not about, oh, we against Boots, we against Boots. You may go in there and watch Vergil, but that's what we want to see. I want to see you in there with someone your size, someone who's going to be punching, someone that you're not bigger than or not that much bigger than, and see how that go. That's
But
it.
Bud was bigger than everybody in all the
What is
divisions.
the Bud comparison though? I'm talking about Boots
Because I feel like their situations are similar, but when it comes to Bud, everybody was ducking
but
him.
I don't
But
think
when it
it's
comes to
similar
Boots, he
because
ducking everybody.
no, Boots does not move like Bud. I'm sorry, he does not. He does not, because the thing about it is, even if he wanted the Bud fight, he could move differently. But he is comfortable with this maneuvering that Eddie is doing. Okay,
Hmm.
why didn't he go up to 154 and challenge a real fighter since you all that? Why would you take Lima? Why would you take that fight?
Which other fighter was available though?
Even he should have even went through the negotiations. I would have rather see him fight Rashidi.
I thought the Rashidi turned it down.
He turned the 250 down. Then they came back and said they'll take. Then they raised it to 500,000. Look, whoever Rashidi's manager is crazy. First of all, but they came back and said they would take the fight. But then Eddie said, "Oh well, we got Lima." I mean, this is like the next day. So that's when they was all out on the podcast talking about it, and they were saying, "Look, we took it." Eddie didn't want to talk. Eddie didn't want to get on the phone, and he said they took the Lima fight. So Eddie had already had offers out there to different people at the same time. So my whole thing is focus on somebody and call somebody out. You moving up? Why is your eye not on somebody already?
Hmm. I was about to
Why are
say
you not
that,
calling
big
out
dog.
somebody already? Like, this is my
Mm.
thing. I need Boots to be focused and serious about his career when it comes to, you are all this amazing fighter. So let me see you. So he calling people out now. Okay. I'm not saying he not. But my whole thing is I would like to see him hone in on somebody like he's doing Vergil right now. But I would have liked to have seen that in the past. Because then you're showing me I have a strategy. I'm trying to get somewhere. There's a way you can move in boxing, and I just don't feel like Boots is moving that way. But I'm not against Boots, and we have to, like, we can't be emotional to the point where people can't have eyes to see things that are weird and still not be for somebody. Like, I'm for him, but I'm not gonna sit here and blind myself just to be supportive of someone. Like, I am supportive of Boots. I will be at his good fights, but right now I need to see something.
Well, I mean, he trying to get it. You see, Vergil on Duck Watch.
Yeah, and I'm acknowledging that. And you know, I said it. He's definitely on Duck Watch. He definitely priced himself out, and he's definitely has other plans.
But
And
what's interesting is that he got one big knockout with Eric Lubin, and you just look at all the fans coming out with their chests out. Look at how many fans coming out with their chests out. Now all of a sudden Vergil is a superpower. Now he's Superman
yo,
now.
why you stalking me, G-Von?
Yeah,
Anyway,
G-Von, he asked about you, Chassis, you know what I'm saying?
I
He's
just
like, is
seen him in
that?
the chat.
Mm-hmm. They're like, you got fans already. You and 2 Cent.
G-Von.
Nobody don't give a damn about pool kind of boxing. They like,
No,
damn, they be asking about y'all. I'm like, damn, they love y'all. Shit, I gotta keep women on my panel and shit just to bring these niggas up in here. He
You know
said,
what I'm saying? We had to bring basic common sense back to these YouTube boxing streets.
word.
something. I just think it's the soft feminine voices and shit. I'm country and shit. They don't care about me. Y'all come out here. I think they should just fight. They love that shit, and they love. I don't know. Men love arguing with women and shit.
I know
He
they
says,
Absolutely,
do.
they
They do.
absolutely do.
They love it. It's like
They
it makes
love
their
it.
day.
But then
they love.
they be the same ones complaining about them wives nagging and picking fights with them.
Mm-mm.
Oh, whatever, man. Yeah.
He
Oh, sorry.
says,
I was reading the comment.
I know Chaz got respect her
I
loyalty
just
to
read
Bud.
it.
He said, but it don't let her think logically. She know that.
Nah, this is a Bud hater. G-Von,
She's
we
a
ain't talk
Bud
of
buddy.
G-Von. Yeah, I want to know how G-Von felt after
What up,
he saw
Blaze?
Canelo get washed by Bud. He ain't never tell me how he felt about that. I know he was crying.
He said, full kind of what's good? What's going on, Will? What's going on, Blaze? Blaze up in the building and shit. Blaze had me up in this motherfucker. I was like, what the hell? That boy be knowing that business side
No,
for sure.
but yeah, but I'm serious. I want Boots to. I just want look. I really want Boots to watch out 154 now. Like y'all don't even understand. Vergil
That
pulling
Pat
this.
said he fuck.
Vergil
I
pulling
got
what he just pulled. I want Boots to
I
just
mean, but I'm
devour
just
this dude.
saying, Boost unified at the 47 division. He beat Stanionis, which people were saying Stanionis could beat Boost. They were saying all this stuff about Stanionis before the fight. He beat Stanionis. They moved the goalposts. Now all of a sudden, Stanionis was this, that, and the third. And I'm
But he
like,
moved up though, so it's
but
like
now
now
all of
we.
a sudden nobody care about the belts and unifying when when a lot of people fans was crying about how Tank never unified. It's like it just be weird. People pick and choose what type
Nah,
of
I ain't cool with that with Tank either. But now Boots is at 154 though, so
he
it's
only had
not.
one fight. He just got there.
But that's what I'm saying. Now we just want to see what he gonna do at 154 because he left after he beat Stanionis. He left.
Yeah, it's been time for him to
So it
leave
wasn't.
47.
I mean, they was talking about that Brian Norman Jr. fight, but that didn't happen. But
man. Brian
you
Norman
know,
Jr. He is not known
he
yet,
left.
so I don't understand why Boost wasn't going to get a lot of credit for beating him.
Boost was gonna beat the career out of Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah, he was gonna
And
beat him.
Haney too. Haney too. He's not. Come on, y'all, stop. He needed to get out that division. He's too big for
He's
it,
too big. He
and
couldn't make the weight. You seen how bad he was
mhm,
looking on the scale.
he was going to end up like Errol Spence
And
Jr.
everybody, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody just was trying to wait him out to that moment. Then everybody jumping to fight him when they know it's time for him to move up.
Hmm.
And they wondering why he ain't fought nobody. Because everybody was trying to wait him out. So we gonna see what they gonna do at 54. Are they really gonna fight him, or is it gonna be some more games being played? Like, I really don't think Boots is ducking no Rick at all.
I think it's all about business. You know what I'm saying? I think he offered Norman that 1.7, and he didn't accept that,
So
right? So he
so
waited it
what?
out, and he got. And look, but this is my point. He waited it out, and he got $3 million to fight. I think it's 3 million plus to fight Devin Haney, and he didn't even take that Boots fight. So it's business, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can get more money by taking a lesser risk, you know, that's what they doing. So that's why I don't look at the duck thing as seriously as a lot of fans do, because I'm trying to change my mentality. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I used to call out ducks and all that, but these guys are trying to negotiate the best deal. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying, go with the best risk, you know what I'm saying, to build their names, you know what I'm saying? Because he could have went all out and went up there and fought Boots for the 1.7. What if Boots would have knocked his ass out? Then he would have had to rebuild again. But now
Yeah.
he got an even better risk fighting Devin Haney, which is a lesser risk, and he's getting paid more money at the same time. So it just worked out beautifully for him. So you can call him
Yeah.
a duck, but it worked out for him.
But 2 cents, like when boot, like right now, apparently, Bakram is free. Like, why don't we try and go get that fight?
Because wasn't Bakram in negotiations with Lubin? Because Lubin and Bakram was supposed to fight, but instead
Right.
Lubin walked away and went to fight Vergil. So Bakram nor Lubin was available at that time.
But now, I'm saying now we can go after Bakram. But because
Well,
Man, nobody.
Bakram said he was ready after the Lima fight.
maybe he
Yeah,
will. I don't
that,
know.
that is an open fight, but
Like,
I don't think
why we
I don't
not? We
think
should just
Bakram
go up and do that. We should just do
I
that,
don't think Bakram got shit for Boots. I don't think he's fast enough. I don't think he can catch Boots. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Boots strong too, so he's not a small 154
It's
pounder.
just
They
it's a
saying
good
Boots.
fight. It's a good name.
They saying Boots could fight up to they say
68.
he could go up to 168.
Yeah,
So
I definitely think he can move up to 168. But that's my thing. He should get these
But
belts
that's
and
what I'm
move
saying.
up.
Boots is finna get ducked at 54, just like he did at 47. The thing is, people trying to because it's all gonna get exposed. People trying to create this narrative like Boots like he ducked T.O., he ducked that. Like, come on, y'all. It's all going to get exposed because I feel like he's putting himself in position to be able to fight for these belts. And then once he get these belts, then what? He gonna have the mandatories, and either the name's gonna fight him or they not.
well,
That's all he could do because these guys ain't just you hear him. If I fight Boots, it got to be a big payday. But Boots ain't a big payday though. He's not.
Mm-hmm.
that's right. And you know what?
Yeah, because I was mad
It's
when
the
Lubin
mark.
was talking about that.
It's a mark of a great fighter when everybody putting all these expectations on this guy and he just hit the division. Everybody want to see Boots fight somebody. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
Boots,
everybody.
yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, because everybody got Boots' name in their mouth right now.
Yeah,
So that
now.
tells you something. That
Yeah,
tells you
Boots
he's going to
got
be
Eddie
a
behind
big
him, which was the
star.
best move. You know what I'm saying? Boots is being marketed great. I mean, having Eddie promote him has been great. You know what I'm saying? Because he's starting to get a name over in the UK. So, that's good. But now we just gotta get him in there now. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Eddie Hearn ain't doing nothing.
Eddie
What's
Hearn
Eddie
definitely
Hearn
You
doing?
knew
trying
what
Boots
to,
he
was
was gonna
already
do.
a star before he got to Eddie. Come on,
Nah,
y'all.
nobody knew who Boots was before
Nah,
Eddie.
yes, the
We
fuck they
knew.
did.
We
man,
knew as
Eddie
a
Hearn is
boxing
trying to sell
community. We knew.
Matchroom. You trying to sell Matchroom and shit. That's what he's trying to do. You know?
You feel because most the one going viral with these knockouts and this and this and that. Like Boots, it's kind of like how Eddie did with Anthony Joshua. He didn't really build Anthony
Mhm.
Joshua like that. Anthony Joshua was already something before Eddie got him.
But
But
it's
you
different
know,
in
and
the UK.
then they were comping all the tickets. They were buying out all the damn stadiums and shit, trying to make him look like a big star over there, like he's selling out stadiums and stuff like that. So they were doing all kind of little tricks to make Anthony Joshua look
Well,
like he's
I ain't
bigger
gonna
than he
lie. I
was.
heard that's what Eddie did for Boots' first fight in Philly. He was giving out tickets.
Well, like you said, you know, a lot of people don't know who Boots is, even though he's got the goods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
he's not.
passes the eye
He's
test.
known. He's known more now than he was just 2 years ago.
I mean, he got to
But
be
no,
known. Every time somebody talking to Bud, they asking about Boots. Every time they talking about somebody in the 54 division, they asking them about Boots.
Yeah,
Like,
every time they talking to Boots, they definitely asking about Bud. They definitely attached Bud's name to Boots more than anything.
but what y'all not like acknowledging is that Boots never really talk about Crawford. They always ask Boots about Crawford. He
yeah, he
never
not
bring
worried
That's
about
how it
Crawford.
is with every fighter, though.
He
Every
not worried
fighter
he
about
is
don't
like that.
Crawford.
he don't never bring up Crawford,
He
and
don't
that's
want
why
to.
people say that's why people say
I
he
mean,
don't.
Eddie wants that fight.
Hmm. He says, yeah, he's telling you that some people saying
I
the
don't
girl
think Boots wants
delusion.
that fight.
He says that if Eddie was black, 2 cents would respect what he's doing for.
That's some ignorant shit to say.
What is wrong with these people, man?
That's
They
some
just come up
ignorant
with.
shit to say.
I love it though. I love it. I love these ignorant ass boxers, man. They'll say what the hell they believe. God damn it. Yeah, but Matchroom sucks, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when he went over there and signed with Matchroom, I said he's gonna have a hard way to go. I
I
was
mean,
like,
at least
oh
he doing. At least he ain't doing them like he did doing Shakur Stevenson or Andrade. He trying to. He doing a little bit better because before when Shakur Stevenson went over there, Eddie Hearn was. If he was in the UK, he'd be a big star. And I just feel like Shakur Stevenson hasn't been marketed correctly, and he should be this and he should
yeah,
be
I
that.
remember that.
Man, that nigga ball Shakur up and threw him in the trash.
Yeah, because Shakur want that money. That's why Shakur is involved, and I don't think Eddie
Shakur
likes that.
Shakur is gonna have to learn
Shakur
how
ain't
to.
involved in nothing. He don't got no
He
control of his
is. Trust
career.
me, he's involved.
Shakur
He
Shakur is
is
gonna
just
have to
that he
learn how to
might not be
fight.
moving. I mean, because I feel like Shakur should be, I don't know, doing different things. But I definitely feel like he has way more control over his career as far as what he wants.
He doesn't.
I think he does. I'm gonna
Because if
agree with
to
you
say
too.
that, think about all the people that Shakur call out. He don't ever fight none of them.
Yeah, that might just
Well,
be. I mean, I don't know, but I also feel like people don't want to fight Shakur either. Shakur is also a great fighter.
I tell you one thing, he better look
He
good in this
Boots ain't the only
goddamn
person
Tio
getting
fight.
ducked.
You heard what I said? He better look good in this Tio fight. I tell you that. Because if
He
he
ain't look.
look, if say that again.
He ain't look. He ain't. You know. He.
You
People want
don't
to
think
say
he
he
looked
looks.
good in that Zapata fight?
People want to say he looks so great in a Zapata fight, but I feel like watching that Zapata fight, I realized Shakur ain't as fast as I thought. He not as
Really?
athletic as I thought. I'm not saying he just looked the worst in that fight, but he's just not like level. Like I thought he was gonna be levels above Zapata. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's not as athletic and fast and all that as I thought. Like he's not.
Mm.
And the more he goes up in the weight classes, I feel like the more we're gonna see him be exposed, so to speak. Because you gotta think about it, he fighting T.O. at 140, but T.O. they both coming from 35.
So what you got, T.O. in that fight?
I don't think T.O. gonna beat him. I think it'll be I don't even think it's gonna be like the greatest fight. I think it might be kind of boring actually.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a very. It's probably gonna be a
I tell you
boring.
But
one thing, if he almost got knocked down from Zapata, he better not let Tio hit him. You know, he better not let Tio hit him because that's gonna be
I'm gonna
hard
ask
to
two
recover from.
cents. Two cents. What's your fighting style? Like, what style of fighting do you gravitate towards?
I like all different types of different styles of fighting. But I guess I like
You like
boxer puncher like Charlo, Tank, um, that type of style.
Mm-hmm.
But I like all different type of styles.
Yeah. Yeah, I like boxer punches
I
too.
like Wilder. I like a knockout artist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like I like an entertaining fighter. Like
you didn't say pure boxer like Devin Haney. You didn't say that.
I mean, it's not that I dislike the pure boxing style, but
I just noticed you didn't say that though.
Devin Haney's cool. He's cool.
But
Oh
so
my
I'm
God.
assuming that boxer puncher is like your favorite.
Yeah, I would say boxer punch is my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Or a knockout artist like a Wilder.
Yeah. I mean, all that's good. I like all the styles too, but I do like the
I
dance. I
like
like to see
Usyk. I
variety.
like a Usyk,
Yeah.
like a Bivol. I like all kind of styles actually. I
Yeah.
don't really have a favorite.
Yeah, and I think it depends on the boxer too, because some people they just make the style look so good. You know what I mean?
They can
Hey,
execute it.
let me ask
Yeah.
y'all this. Let me ask y'all two this. Do y'all think David Benavidez is gonna be undisputed at 175? Do y'all think he's gonna make it?
Um, who got the belts at 175? I will have to kind of study that a little bit. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm gonna
Right
know.
now,
have to look into
Devin
that.
and Bivol got him right now. Bivol, I think Bivol got the rest of them. I think David got the WBC because Bivol just dropped won, so he got elevated. Debbie got elevated. I think Bivol was just undisputed, so he got the rest of them, right? So I mean, if you can get that Bivol fight or whoever win, because I think they got a trilogy coming up, and if he can get the winner out of those two, shit, he could be undisputed. Shit, in what, a couple of fights? You know what I'm saying?
And the question is, do they want PBC to have them belts?
Oh shit.
But do y'all think he's gonna get the Bivol fight?
No.
Well, I mean, Bivol just dropped the WBC, so he's already been.
Okay,
He already was undisputed. So I just want to see David get undisputed at 175. I think he earned it.
Yeah, no, I like David. David's like actually like my favorite Mexican fighter. Like I really like his style, and he's cool peoples. But
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? But do y'all want to see this trilogy though?
I do, because I
You
want
want
him
to
to
see
get
it
it out the
again?
way. I want them to get it out the way so David can come up and fight the winner. That's what I want.
I mean,
'Cause
that would
they're
be
gonna
a
have
good
it.
attachment to it. That would be what would interest me if there was like that was part of the build up. Is David gets the winner?
The trilogy? What trilogy?
Better be
Between
Vic Bivol.
Hell no.
I
I'm
was
so
about to
sick
say
of
I
that
don't want
fight.
to see it, but if they say, "Oh, Benavidez," I mean, if they say Benavidez has the winner, that makes it more interesting.
Man, they don't believe that shit, man.
That's the only way though, but I don't know if that's how they're gonna do it.
I'm over it. Paul, you really want to
Yeah.
see that again?
I want them to get it out the way because they're gonna make that fight happen. So I just want them to get it out the way. Unless Bivol go back into more back surgery or you have some kind of reoccurrence or
And
something
he
like that.
coming off of back surgery? Hell, I extra don't want to see it. You know what else I don't want to see? Eubank and Conor Ben again.
Or Mayweather Pacquiao. You know they're working on the Mayweather Pacquiao.
Now I don't fuck with the Mayweather Pacquiao. I'd rather see Pacquiao fight Mayweather than any current champion right now.
Hell no. I'm so tired of these old motherfuckers coming back. I'm so tired of it.
But let the old people fight the old people. Pacquiao ain't got no business trying to fight no current champion right now.
Well, wait, the young people won't fight, but the old people fighting, man.
They ain't got shit to lose. They trying to get some of that bag out over there from Saudi. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get that bag too. You know, even Andre Ward talking about coming back fighting the AJ, which we know that would never happen. You know what I'm saying?
You think AJ still gonna duck Andre Ward?
Man, AJ don't know how to fucking fight.
Damn, AJ still gonna duck him, Paul?
He's still boxing by the numbers and shit. He don't even know what punch he get hit with. Did I get hit with the one or the two?
Man, Derek James had AJ looking right.
No. It took that nigga 10 years after he got the belts and shit to learn how to box. It took
I've never
him.
been a fan of AJ.
He always been fake to me, man.
I think he just need to come out the closet.
You talking about that time when he was sitting in there. He was.
Absolutely. You didn't see that picture with him and all the men and that monkey on the beach? Come on.
No, I didn't see it.
Come on now.
Well, it's the way he pay attention to his image and stuff. You know, it's just a little over the top. You know,
You didn't see that picture with him with all the men on that beach with his shirt off and that monkey. Come on.
Wait. 2 cents. You about to get mad at me. So wait, what you think about Tank?
You said school says don't want to see nah. I really don't, man, because you know they just trying to tear down Floyd's legacy. If Floyd goes in there and let's say he get knocked down or some shit,
Man, you know that ain't gonna happen, Paul.
No, it ain't gonna happen. But I'm just saying they just looking for the worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? So they can shit on Mayweather some more. You know, I haven't seen a goddamn Filipino fan yet since Pacquiao stopped boxing. Haven't seen one yet. So I actually want to see you.
That's true. That's true.
You want to see Eubanks?
How come nobody's calling for Pacquiao to retire? He's like 46 years old.
They are complaining about Pacquiao.
Everybody calling for him to retire. Everybody.
They are complaining.
I'm like,
that's why we like Mayweather. Come get this nigga, man.
Yeah. come, you know, tired of that dude, man. It's
He
like, what the
ain't
hell?
fair.
And his son, you know, his son fighting, right? Y'all know his son fighting, right?
And he got his own like promotional thing with ESPN. He gonna be doing fights on ESPN.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't hear like anyone talking about like where are they talking about his retirement at? I don't hear it.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everybody complaining about Pacquiao. I don't know what panels you be on.
No, I mean like in the boxing conglomerate, like, I don't hear like, they was talking about, oh, Buzz about to retire, Buzz about to retire. Is Earl retiring? Is all this retiring around other people's name? But I'm like, Pacquiao's 46. I don't never hear nobody talk about him retiring. I just hear him keep fighting.
The mainstream media gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna promote it because he the bread. People
Man,
still
did
willing
you
to
see
pay.
the fight,
Yeah,
Johnny?
that's what it is. Because
Johnny
I'm
Allen.
like,
Did you
I
see that
mean,
damn fight? Come on, stop playing, man. You saw that old man in that damn thing, and you saw, man. Let me tell you something. If Mario Boris would have beat up Pacquiao, he would have been a villain, bro. They would have hated on his ass, bro, because he
They
carried that.
already hate on the man.
Hmm He carried Pacquiao. Pacquiao looked like he was tired after 5 rounds.
Pacquiao told him stop hitting him to the body.
Yeah, you saw that shit. He pointed to his body. He could, man, stop. Just like Floyd fired the ref when he had that fight. They're like, bro, these guys got way too much cachet in the damn sport.
Hey, that's boxing.
that's
I'm just
crazy.
saying, money talk. I mean, they own the venue. Mayweather be owning his damn venue. So, if he want to fire the ref and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. He says, Pacquiao shit, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, he just old.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and look at damn Arthur Butterbeef. He what, 42, 43. Laura 42, 43. All these guys old. If y'all don't think they doing something, man, to keep it up like that, keep their bodies up like that, y'all crazy. Doing some HGH or something. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are elderly as hell.
What's the name already had the adverse findings.
Yeah, yeah. That
I mean,
motherfucker heart. His heart don't even beat. That nigga like Resident Evil.
and they look like
His heart.
Wolverine.
His
Yep, he
damn
does.
heart don't even damn beat. His goddamn got irregular DNA and shit.
He
He says
like Wolverine.
Barrios absolutely carried yeah, that's what I'm saying. He carried him on Will. He says I never seen Barrios fight so little in the ring. Yeah, he wasn't even pumping the jab like that. He didn't want to put a mark on that fool.
He was beating him up at first, and then he started seeing how easily he could touch him, and he just was started coasting.
Yeah, she said I agree. He said these fighters run on gasoline. Yeah, man. It's like I don't know. It's just that it don't seem like these fighters don't want to get
She
down
don't
and
feel
gritty.
good, baby.
They don't want to get gritty no more, man. It's like, it's hard for them to get into saying when you got a guy go down 3 times, and get bloody and then come back. All them days are gone, man. They stopping fights early as shit now.
They let that Fundora Tim Zoo fight go.
Yeah.
They sure did. I have to.
Yeah.
I
I
yeah.
always say
That's
that. I'm
PBC.
like,
That's PBC.
They sure did. 'Cause I was like, this nigga
that fight
here.
should stop.
Hey, but you know what? They do be stopping fights hella early on the zone.
But that's what though. That's when the wrong fighter starts to win. You know what I'm
If a
saying? When
fight
the
should have
wrong
been stopped, it should have been that one. For
I
real.
think they wanted Tim Zoo to win that one.
Man, they ruined that man's career.
He ruined his own career. He should have stopped that. They should have stopped that.
That's what I'm saying. His team should have stopped
But
it.
Tim Zoo was always fooled. He was always fooled.
Mm-hmm.
He
Tim
was
Yeah,
Zoo
at
was
the
I
always.
top at that time too. It was
They
could
he
built
never
was
I
him up.
could
winning
never
though. He was doing good till he got the cut.
They were either gonna feed him to Fundora or feed him to Charlo. They fed him to
I could
Fundora
never understand how nobody could see that right hand. All he got is a right hand and a jab. I could never understand why nobody could see that right hand coming.
because they
Tony
built
Harris.
him up on name old fighters like Tony Harrison, and he fought Tony Harrison on short notice, and
Mhm.
then you got Tony Harrison in this little bitty ass ring. That
Yeah,
fight,
I
that
was
fight.
just about to say, did you see how small that ring was? I was like, God damn.
I think that's the
And
smallest ring I've ever seen, fool.
I'm talking about he took one step back, he was about in the front row. I was like, oh my God.
He
This
took
shit
2
is
steps
crazy.
and was on the ropes.
I was like, damn. Because, Tony Harrison's boxing skills is crazy,
He still was
But
kind of boxing with him, but that ring was too small.
he says, Barrios' old lady said, you better get that money. You know what I'm saying? Barrios is a lot of people say trash, but he's a decent boxer. It's just that he's not a champion. He's more of a
He is a
title.
champion.
I know. I know he's a champion, but I think he's a title holder. He's not a reigning type of person that's going to be there. Say you get one special fighter come along. I think Devin will take his shit. I think that Devin will snatch that WBC from him so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Or even you said maybe you don't think Devin to beat Marius Vergil? I think he'll beat him.
I got to see how Devin look in this fight. I need to see if Devin is okay mentally. I think physically Devin is great. Absolutely, he should be able to beat Mario Barrios just like he should be able to beat Brian Norman. But if he's really can't take a shot or he just ain't the same like that mentally, it's just a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap.
Nah, I think Devin okay. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think this gonna be one of his finest fights. He says Tony disappointed me in that fight. He says, yeah, they're mad. The Mexicans smoked the fight. Y'all keep trying to stir up this bullshit.
I don't
Nobody don't
understand
give.
why y'all saying that. I thought Vergil was gonna win. Like, why do y'all keep? Why do they keep saying that?
They act like Lubin was like our favorite or something.
Nobody mad.
Nobody gave a shit about Lubin, bro. Everybody just thought he had more skills than that, bro. You got to be a fan of boxing. Stop being a man fan of your right. You know what I'm saying?
They just want to pick an
Nobody
argument,
cares, man. Like y'all can have that. I mean, if that's what y'all want, go get it.
See, you get more credit from fighting a skilled fighter. See what's going to happen is Vergil Ortiz is going to get exposed when he fight Boots.
Absolutely, it's a bad style matchup. I don't even know why they doing that.
You keep talking this shit about Vergil Ortiz, and he's not fighting legitimate fights where he needs to be learning. He needs to be getting experience fighting top fighters. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
he getting a lot of gifted early stoppages.
That's what I'm saying. Bokachuk almost exposed him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need this guy to get all experience that he can get and stop trying to pump his head up when he's going in there, because he's not learning shit by going in there dropping guys that's throwing fights. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to learn nothing. So, it's too early to get pumped up about Vergil Ortiz Jr. Now, I like his style. I like his talent. But y'all putting your chest out just a little bit too early.
Who is they? Who is they? Cubano Boxio. Who is they? Because it wasn't us over here.
No, that's bullshit. That's a straw man argument. No, most of them didn't even know who Lubin was. They probably never watched a fight of Lubin.
I'm about to time this nigga out.
Hold on, let me get this asshole up out of here. Let's see. It's like, what's wrong with these damn people? Don't come to my shit with that bullshit. Get out of here, bro.
I got him up out of here, Pool.
Get your ass up out of here, nigga.
How you don't even come on this channel, but you're gonna come over here and tell us what we said.
Right. He says, y'all talking, we're talking about Lubin. He says, nobody cared. He said, we just understand that no pro boxer just leans back on it's like, man.
But somebody sent me a clip that he got hurt with a 1-2. And then he kind of froze and then he walked back into the ropes. So I think he got hurt with a 1-2.
Man, I don't know. Okay, that had to be at the end of what was the point of him in the first round when he went straight back to the ropes by itself?
Yeah.
And
I just like, right? You said you watched it twice, right?
No, I haven't seen it again.
And I think Leach said he watched it twice.
Yeah, I mean, it just kills me that Vergil still got a long way to go before he's considered like a Canelo, before he's considered, saying the next great Mexican fighter. He got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? So, they trying to jump on the bandwagon too quick, especially when you got a dynamic fighter like Boots. And I know, and they tell me something, they're not worried about Boots. they better worry about Boots, and that's gonna be that's the one who's gonna whip his ass. You know what I'm saying? And I know you see what everybody else see.
And
You know what I'm
Boots is
saying?
gonna
So,
beat the career out of her. It's gonna be Mikey Garcia 3.0.
But look at this comment right here. But you guys can hype up Lima. I mean, first of all, no.
Ain't nobody hyped up. They just saying
Everybody,
stuff. They just saying
this
shit.
is how you know they just don't know what they talking about.
They just want to
mhm.
fight, cause an argument.
Yeah, you know that they people you never seen on your damn channel before. Here they come. He says who said they hyped Lima win. Said we all knew he was a can before the fight. Yeah, everybody, nobody that was just a fight to make him look good. It's an introduction to 154. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why so many people are so upset about that shit.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
don't they know? We know he got knocked out twice before. Like we know that.
And Vergil ain't even fought nobody at 54 either.
So I mean, look.
I mean, he got Boachuk that he
I
arguably
give I
lost
give
to.
him credit. I give him credit for those fights because those are dangerous fights. You know what I'm saying? Them wood choppers can they're very awkward. You know what I'm saying? I like that Vergil took on those challenges, That's really what brought me back, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw those fights and they were good. I said, okay, well maybe boxing is starting to heat up again and stuff. So that's why I came back. I was like, 'cause I was about to just give up my damn channel. I was like, man, I don't even like this shit no more. You know
Damn,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
wondering when you was coming back, Pool.
I was pissed, man. I was like, man, why am I working hard editing videos and shit? And you know what I'm saying? It's like these niggas ain't trying to fight. It's like it's nothing competitive. You know what I'm saying? It's just taking too long to make fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like talking about people that's not competitive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hard work, man. It is a lot of hard work. He says Lubin
Hey,
literally leaned back against the ropes on his heels. He said no boxer does that. Hey, they know that too. They know that too. They know that too. But they just want to they just want to add to the mystique and legacy of Vergil Ortiz Jr. They want him to be that guy. So they're gonna say they don't just give it to him. So you know,
Well, I hope he trying to chase Spence. Spence better give him a run. I'll tell
man,
you that.
Spence ain't even running. He ain't got to chase Spence. He can just walk
No,
up
no, no.
to
I said
Spence.
he better give him a run. Like he better get in there and whoop his ass. Like that's what I mean. Because I think Spence could do it.
all I know is gonna be a
He's a good
problem.
trainer.
All I know is it's gonna be a problem between Fort Worth and Dallas when them two go at it. It's gonna be a problem.
Man, I don't see Oscar being that. I don't see it happening unless if Vergil about to fight Spence, then it's Spence done.
Mm, mm.
Because I don't see Oscar taking that risk like that. He definitely ain't finna put him in there with Boots. Not no time soon.
That's what I was saying to telling Chazzy, man. I said that's not gonna happen right now.
No,
They
yeah, I
trying to
know it. I know
yeah.
it's happening.
Well, they're trying to build a market around
Especially since
Vergil
he's talking
Ortiz.
about Spence now. Like I know it's that
But
once soon as
'cause that's where the market at though. Think about it. If he beats Spence, shit, he the king of Texas. And he only
And if,
got one
if
more
Boots
fight.
fought Spence, he wouldn't even get no credit. They would like, I don't want to see Boots fight. They wouldn't even want to see that.
I would
Mm,
want to see that. That would
mm-hmm.
be a good fight. That'd be an interesting fight. Now don't I'm wrong. Boots will win.
I would
Yeah.
have to see it. Yeah, Boots, bro. I would have to see it though after
But if
Earl
it's
ain't the
Spence,
same, y'all. I think it just ain't the same. Earl, he
Mm.
don't want to come back and fight all the top guys. I don't know
I
how that's
guess
gonna pan out.
he said
I
he
just
got his
don't want
money
him
on
to get in
Virgil.
there and lay down. That's my only thing. He better not go in there and lay down. I swear. Like, oh my
Well,
god,
Nah, I don't think Earl will
y'all,
ever do that.
he better not. I don't think so either. I hope not. But
He even
well,
finished the Bud fight on his feet.
man.
wait,
Well, good. He better. He survived that. He need to go in there and do the thing.
yeah, I was glad for a cool water on. Yeah. Well, y'all, I got to get up. I got to get at least 5 hours of sleep before I get up. But you know what I'm saying? I got to get the hell up on out of here later on. So, but I do got to get some sleep. So, but I just
Gotcha.
wanted to come on here and put that on y'all minds about Errol Spence Jr. and this Vergil Ortiz Jr. fight, and wanted to see what you guys felt about that. And Chazzy, you got to come back through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
2 cents
it was
be over here all the time.
fun. Thanks for having
See, you
me.
know, yeah,
Yeah,
y'all,
we
you got,
here.
It's nice meeting
yeah,
you too, 2 cents.
All
yeah,
right, nice to meet you
And I'm gonna
too.
be over there. I'm gonna be over
yeah.
there.
All right, check
I
me
like,
out. Check me out.
I, hey,
Definitely.
I
Good
like
night,
this
y'all.
girl power. God damn it, y'all be bringing everybody to my shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn it,
Thanks.
y'all. I don't even like the niggas no more. Shit, y'all crazy.
All right, cool.
Bye.
All right, y'all. Bye. See y'all. Thanks, Will, man. Blaze, you know what I'm saying? Blaze, you should have came up on it. AJ, my 300 came on out tonight. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be coming on more and more often, you know what I'm saying? All things, you know what I'm saying? Part of the 300, you know what I'm saying? And let me see, what is today? Today is Sunday. So I'm looking at, damn, I'm trying to think when I'm gonna go live again. You just never know, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, probably about Tuesday, probably Tuesday. Probably go live Tuesday. Y'all come rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Keep on your notifications, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out, everybody.